No appointment needed. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Fall's coming fast, Braves country, and deer season's right behind it. Whether you're learning a new lease, planning a public land trip, or headed to deer camp like you have for years, the onX Hunt app is your ticket to a better hunt. See public and private boundaries, drop trail cam and tree stand waypoints, map access routes and road systems, and share it all with your hunt crew. Even with no cell service, onX shows all of your content, boundaries, and your exact GPS location. Download the onX Hunt app from your app store and get after your best fall yet.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Back in Miami, day game, but the roof is closed here at Lone Depot Park, and it's time now for the starting lineups, powered by Georgia Power, the official electric energy partner of the Atlanta Braves. We'll start off with the visiting Braves, managed by Brian Snitker. The Braves are 60 and 72, and in fourth place in the East, 16 games back of division-leading Philadelphia. This afternoon, the Braves will lead it off with their left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Batting second, first baseman Matt Olson, and hitting third, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. Batting cleanup, catcher Drake Baldwin. Hitting fifth, one of last night's heroes, second baseman Ozzie Albies. Hitting sixth for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris. Batting seventh, third baseman Nacho Alvarez. Batting eighth and making his first start as a Brave, it's the right fielder Jake Fraley. Batting ninth, shortstop Vidal Brujan. And on the mound for the Braves, the southpaw Joey Wentz. 4 wins, 4 losses, and a 5.25 ERA for the left-hander. So again for the Braves, it's Profar, Olson, Acuna, Baldwin, Albies, Harris, Alvarez, Fraley, Brujan, and Wentz on the mound. Those are the Braves. Now for Clayton McCullough's Marlins. They are 62 and 70 on the year. They're in third place of the East, 14 games back of Philly, and they'll lead it off with their switch-hitting second baseman Xavier Edwards. Batting second, shortstop Otto Lopez, and hitting third, left fielder Jacob Marcy. Batting cleanup for the Fish, designated hitter Edilberto Hernandez. Hitting fifth, first baseman Eric Wagaman. Batting sixth, right fielder Dane Myers. Hitting seventh, catcher Liam Hicks. Batting eighth, center fielder Derek Hill. Batting ninth, third baseman Maximo Acosta. And on the mound, it's the right-hander Ryan Gusto. He's 0-2 with an ERA of 6 as a Marlin. He was traded from the Astros at the deadline. So again for the Marlins, it's Edwards, Lopez, Marcy, Hernandez, Wagaman, Myers, Hicks, Hill, Acosta, and Gusto on the mound. Rubber game of the series. Braves have gone 7-12 in rubber games this year and looking for a win today. Braves and Marlins when we come back on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
If you're looking to earn more on your hard-earned dollars, my friends at Georgia's Own Credit Union can help. For a limited time, Georgia's Own is offering an annual percentage yield of 4.45% on a 6-month CD with a minimum deposit of only $500. Investing in a CD with Georgia's Own is an easy and guaranteed way to boost your savings. For more information, visit georgiasown.org/playball. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and I'm one of Georgia's Own.
Federally insured by the NCUA. Penalty may apply for early withdrawal, and fees may reduce earnings on accounts.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little hope over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, All Four Seasons Garage, Entry Doors, and Windows. Now is a great time to upgrade with brand new, efficient, and beautiful garage doors. AllFourSeasonsGarages.com.
Braves fans, this is Mike Morgan, founder and CEO of 13 Heroes. Like you, I was devastated when tragedy struck in 2021, killing 13 U.S. service members in Afghanistan. From then, I immediately founded 13 Heroes for a way to give back to the families who lost their loved ones. 13 Heroes is a premium, award-winning line of spirits with the purest and smoothest liquid on the market. Please help turn tragedy into legacy by picking up a bottle of 13 Heroes at your local bottle shop or visit 13heroes.com. Proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Johnny Venters coming out for relief here in the 7th.
Life will surprise you, and that can be hard.
Venters coming back from his 3rd Tommy John surgery.
Getting the support you need during a challenging time is crucial for a successful future.
He strikes out swinging. Venters is in full control.
That is why I trust Globe Life. For over 125 years, they have been helping families protect their financial future, because every challenge is just a setup for your strongest comeback. Globe Life. Make tomorrow better.
Braves fans, you know the power of a strong arm on the mound, in the field, and especially after you've been hurt. I'm attorney John Foy, the strong arm. After an accident, bills pile up, your stress goes up, and it feels like you're throwing nothing but curveballs. Let us go to bat for you. Our team will fight to get you the medical care you need and the money you deserve. Make the right call. Attorney John Foy & Associates, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Chuck Oliver. You won't be able to get through the end of baseball season or the entire college football season without Chuck and Chernoff. Weekdays from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Just about ready for first pitch. Braves and the Marlins in the final game of this series. Alongside our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. Darren will be here in a little while. Last night's dinner is getting its revenge. He hopes to make it by first pitch. Want to remind you that Tire Discounters Round Trip or Home Run promotion offers Braves fans a next-day instant savings on sets of select tires, plus a free alignment and a free oil change. The more homers the Braves hit, the bigger the deals at Tire Discounters. Learn more at braves.tirediscounters.com.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room.
Present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Behind the plate calling balls and strikes is Tyler Jones. First base umpire is Nate Tomlinson. The second base umpire is Mark Wegner. And the third base umpire is Shane Livensparger. The leather for Miami, Eric Wagaman at first base. Xavier Edwards is at second base. Otto Lopez, the shortstop, and Maximo Acosta is the third baseman. In the Miami outfield, Jacob Marcy in left field, Derek Hill patrolling center, and Dane Myers roams right field. The catcher is Liam Hicks, and the pitcher, the big right-hander Ryan Gusto. 6'4", 232 pounds. The righty's from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's 26 years old. He was traded to Miami at the trade deadline, along with 2 minor leaguers from Houston for Jesus Sanchez. So altogether this season, Gusto, 26 appearances, 16 as a starter, and he's gone 7-6 with a 5.05 ERA. But with Miami, still looking for his first win, 0-2 with an ERA of 6. And like you mentioned earlier, Darren, he has a long list of pitches and trying to figure out exactly which is the best for him.
He sure does, Ben. His repertoire looks like a Cheesecake Factory menu. He's got 7 different offerings. So I'll break it down a little bit for you. 3 different fastballs, the best of those being a 4-seamer. 3 different breaking balls, the best of those being a curveball and a changeup. So it's a big repertoire. It's a lot of different spin. Can be confusing for an opposing hitter.
They'll be facing Profar, Olsen, and Acuna here in the top of the first inning. Right-hander Gusto looks to be ready. So is Profar, swinging it from the left side. And now for the ball game. The first pitch, a called strike. Starting up at 1:11 Eastern, 12:11 Central, and 72 degrees inside the old tuna can here in Miami. Roof is closed. Jerickson Profar, 2 for 7 in this series. And getting a look at Ryan Gusto. Right-hander kicks and fires. 0-1. Miss low and inside with a cutter. The time of the first pitch brought to you by Schumann Farms. Look for Real Sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms in a store near you. In last night's game, Profar is on base twice, had a big single in the 9th inning, scored a couple of times, and he swings and drills one deep down the right field line at turbo speed and off the base of the over the wall. That's a home run by Profar. Right on down the right field line where the stands shield our view of the end of that line. And it looked like that ball might have hit the wall, but nope, it just escaped over the top of the wall, and it's 1-0 Braves. How about that for a start?
It doesn't get much better than that. Marlins right fielder Dane Myers was trying to indicate that it wasn't a home run somehow, but I don't see a review coming, so yeah, 4-bagger there to start it off.
Home run number 11 for Jerickson Profar. And that's how the Braves get this one going. 1-0 Atlanta. Pitch on the way to Olsen, then misses high and outside. First base umpire Nate Tomlinson right on it. Down the right field line, it's a navy blue wall, but the advertisement is a white sign down there, and the ball just disappeared amongst that white sign and just cleared over the top of the wall. There's a called strike on Olsen. 1 ball and 1 strike. By the way, that home run, the first of the game by the Braves, meaning you'll save at least $75 on a set of select tires at Tire Discounters tomorrow only. Olsen takes a curveball for a strike. You're also going to get a free alignment and a free oil change. Visit Braves.TireDiscounters.com to learn more. So 1-0 Braves on the homer by Profar. And now Olsen trying to get it on the action. Hoping to pick up where the Braves left off last night. Had a 9-run ninth to win 11-2 over Miami. 1-2 pitch. And a ball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ryan Gusto, right-hander for the Marlins, coming off a loss against the Blue Jays in his last start. Didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss in that game. 2-2. Olsen swings and misses at a fastball here. And he strikes out. 1 down here in the first inning. Looking back on that last outing for Gusto, that was on the 22nd. Went 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, 7 hits, a walk, didn't strike out a single batter. Took the loss versus the Jays. And this is his 2nd career appearance versus the Braves. And the other one was 2 starts ago in Atlanta on August 9th. Went 6 innings, giving up 3 runs, struck out 8, but took a loss. Ronald Acuna takes a sweeper inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Good night for Ronald last night. On base twice, couple of hits. Also had a bases loaded walk. 1-0 fouled off the inside of his foot, drops his bat, walks around in pain. Came right down on that left foot. He's looking around for his bat. He can't find it. It landed in the chalk. I mean, perfectly in the chalk down the third base line and was camouflaged from Ronald. He couldn't find that bat anywhere.
It's like when you're leaving the house, you can't find your car keys.
That's right.
You can't go anywhere without them.
Gusto deals the 1-1. A little bit low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Like we mentioned, Gusto's pitched for the Astros this year, the Marlins, and also made a couple of minor league starts with AAA Jacksonville. Posted an ERA over 10 there. Trailing 1-0 in the top of the first inning is Gusto. Pitch misses to Acuna. 3 balls and a strike. Ronald 2 for 8 in this series. He's the DH today. And the 3-1 pitch on the way from Gusto. And he misses low with a sinker. And it's a 1-out walk to Ronald Acuna. So Ronald to go run the bases. Here comes Drake Baldwin. Baldwin last night wasn't in the starting 9, but he came along as a pinch hitter in the 8th inning. And he did what he's always done this season versus the Marlins. He has really tormented Miami. Last night he had a 2 RBI single, scored a run, and anytime he's faced Miami, he has made them pay the price. Trying to do the same here in the top of the first inning. Gusto brings it. Bouncer up the middle, out towards second base, glove back of the bag by Lopez, and he throws to first base and gets the out. He was out of his jurisdiction making that play, going to his left and to the right side of the infield. And it's a 6-3 put out. Acuna down to second base. But one more note on Drake. Drake has 18 total RBIs against Miami this season. In fact, Baldwin's 18 RBIs against the Marlins this year are the most by one player against any single team in baseball. I mean, he's killed them. And they're happy just to get him out right here. So Acuna down to second for Ozzie Albies. Ozzie takes a first pitch curveball that misses 1-0.
Yeah, I heard Marlins radio broadcast in the hallway, and they said their key to the game today is getting Drake Baldwin to leave after the game. They're just tired of watching him hit.
1-0 to Albies. And a ball high, 2 balls, no strikes. He has stuck it to the Marlins. Not just in this series, but all year. Love a couple more RBIs for Drake today and get him up to 20 RBIs in a single season against one team. That'd be something else. 2-0 to Ozzie. And the strike with a fastball in the inside corner, 2-1. 1-0 Braves. A home run by Jurickson Profar hit a screamer down the right field line. His 11th homer and 35th RBI of the year. Gusto brings it. And Ozzie takes a slider outside. 3 balls and a strike. Light crowd, but maybe a bigger crowd today than what we saw the last couple of nights. I mean, it has been thin down in the seats in this series. Braves entering the action today. 2 games back of these Marlins in the standings. Hitters count for Ozzie. Here it comes, and a whack one out towards second. Sliding stop by Edwards. Pops up on his feet and throws over to first base to get the out. That saved a run. Nice play by Edwards, but the Braves have the early lead thanks to a home run by Jurickson Profar. We go to the...
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side, Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters, take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
The official hotel partner of your Atlanta Braves, Omni Hotel at the Battery Atlanta, is more than just a stay. We're your clubhouse, where everyone knows your name. Book your stay at omnihotels.com/Battery Atlanta.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Kelly Kroll reminding you to join me on the Buck Belue Show weeknights from 6 to 8 when the Braves are off and Saturday mornings from 9 to noon on 680 The Fan.
Joey Wentz and the Braves have a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the first inning. For the Marlins, it'll be Edwards, Lopez, and Marcy coming up. Here's the leather for Atlanta. Matt Olson at first base. Ozzie Albies at second. Vidal Brujan at shortstop. And Nacho Alvarez is at third base. Jurickson Profar, who just homered at the top of the innings in left field. Michael Harrison center. Jake Fraley in right field. Catcher is Drake Baldwin. And the hurler, the left-hander Joey Wentz. Pitch to Edwards. Missed a little bit too tall with a fastball. I know you had a good conversation here recently with Joey Wentz about some of the changes he has made. I don't know, a lot of that revolves around his cutter. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way to Xavier Edwards. Lefty fires, and a ball high and outside.
Yeah, Joey was a prospect when I was with the team, and, you know, he left. He got traded for Shane Green, traded to Detroit. It's kind of bounced around the majors and really found his first real success in the league here with the Braves. Like a prodigal son.
There's the 2-0 pitch. That's popped up on the infield. Brujan and Alvarez in the neighborhood. So's Ozzie. Who wants it? That'll be Brujan's ball. Makes the catch one step onto the turf in between his position at short and the mound, and one down.
Yeah, so, you know, getting to see Joey, I knew him from before. So, yeah, we were just talking pitching. We're just a couple ball players talking ball. That's one of my favorite things to do. And just talking about his journey with him and where he's been and how each experience was different. He said he's so happy to be back here in Atlanta. He did make that change to his cutter at the suggestion of the Minnesota Twins bullpen coach, his short time there.
Facing Otto Lopez, and he takes a strike.
And we talked a lot about the mental side of pitching, which is, you know, my favorite part of it. So, yeah, he's in a good place. You know, he had a rough one against the Mets last time, but, yeah, that's going to happen if you spend enough time up here.
There's his 0-1 pitch on the way to Otto Lopez. And Lopez sends one foul. You mentioned the control that he was lacking that last go-round. Was that with one specific pitch or the entire arsenal?
Yeah, well, the cutter and the four-seamer. He wasn't leaving him in good spots. And, against the Mets, you're just not going to get away with that.
He's got a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first. 0-2 pitch. Curveball down, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, his game is four-seam cutter, and he also has that curveball he just showed there. He has a changeup in his scouting report, hasn't thrown one since he's been with the Braves. So we're going to crumple that up and throw it in the trash.
1-2 pitch. Ground ball out to third. Scooping Alvarez slings it across the diamond. 2 down. So since going into the rotation, it sounds like he's made things just a little bit more simple. Just simplifying things, fastball, cutter, curve. Yes.
And since he's been a Brave, they've asked him to use his cutter more. They figured out, that's a pretty good pitch. He's changed the shape of it, made it into a little bit more of a slider shape, so more depth to it, so more downward movement, and it's been good for him.
Wentz, tall, lean lefty, 6'5", 220 out of Prairie Village, Kansas, which is just south of Kansas City. He's 27 years old, making his 8th start of the year. Ground ball right side, backhanded, now knocked down by Olsen. Lost the handle for a moment, goes back to pick it up, can't get it. And in frustration, he bounced it like a basketball on the dirt here on the infield. Just took it, threw it straight down, bounced right back up to him. That'll put Marcy aboard. 2-out base runner for Miami as Hernandez comes to the plate. Hey, Atlanta, it's the little things that we do together that can make a big difference. Atlanta area Chick-fil-A restaurants are teaming up with the Atlanta Braves Foundation on the Home Plate Project to help fight food insecurity for families in need. Show your support by visiting braves.com/homeplate to learn more about food distributions in your area. First pitch fastball, check swing, and he did go. 0-1 on Edilberto Hernandez. By the way, they go base hit for Jacob Marcy. And that is his 4th hit and 10 at-bats this series. 1-0 Braves, bottom of the first. Hernandez 1 for 3 in the series. Haven't seen a ton of him. Little lollipop throw over to first base to keep an eye on Marcy. And still 0-1 on Hernandez. For Wentz this season, a record of 4-4 with a 5.25 ERA. That's through 33 appearances, 7 of which have come as a starter. 0-1 pitch. Missed inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And like we mentioned, Joey also played for the Pirates and Twins this year. So if you just boil down his numbers to what he's done as a Brave, 2-3 with a 3.79 ERA. And all of his starts this year have come as a Brave. He was used as a reliever in the other places. Runner goes, pitches low and inside, no throw down. That was a cutter that missed. It'll be a stolen base for Jacob Marcy.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be part of the Marlins game plan today. Joey Wentz is now allowed 11 stolen bases, 0 caught stealing this year. That's because he's 6'5", first of all, so he's tall, he's got long limbs, and he has a high leg kick. So he's a little bit slower to the plate than you would like if you're trying to control the run game.
Here's his 2-1 pitch. Hernandez with a grounder out to third, gloving it Nacho, and he runs at Marcy, who had taken off for third base, and he puts the tag on him. So it's an unassisted out for Nacho Alvarez on a 5 unassisted to get Marcy, and in the bottom of the first inning. No runs, a hit, no errors.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up.
Proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves.
You won't be able to get through the football season unless you catch the latest news while you work. Lock in Cellini and Domino every weekday from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
It's great to be with you on this Wednesday afternoon. Final game of this series from Miami. Braves and the Marlins in the rubber game of the series. Marlins won game 1, 2-1 on Monday night. Braves won last night 11-2. And now the Braves leading 1-0 into the top of the second inning. Alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you from Lone Depot Park. Michael Harris leads off versus Ryan Gusto. And Michael takes a sweeper for a first pitch strike. 0-1. Second inning is the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge inning. And we'll introduce you to today's contestant after the 0-1 pitch. Here it is to Harris. And he swings and it's a fly ball to center field. Derek Hill looking up towards the roof. Gliding to his right, makes the catch over the top of his cap, and one away here in the second inning. If the Braves steal a base here in the top of the second, our contestant, Angie Shaw, will win $100 in free marathon gas cards. And you can enter the Toyota Stolen Base Challenge by visiting Braves.com/Stolen Base Challenge. Best of luck to Angie. Good Rolling Stones song, by the way. Here's Nacho Alvarez. Nacho with some nice plays defensively in the bottom of the first, and it's a fly ball to right field. Under it now, Dane Myers, 2 quick outs here in the top of the second inning.
Yeah, we mentioned Gusto's deep arsenal, and traditionally the starting pitcher is going to try to save some pitches for the second and third time through the lineup. He managed to throw all 7 different types of his pitches in the first inning in just 19 pitches. So we talked about Joey Wentz simplifying his repertoire and how it's been good for him. He's taking a different approach.
Jake Fraley takes a strike. All right, that makes me think a couple different things. Number one, he's not confident in those top 2 pitches to just use them.
Yeah.
He's got to show them everything. And also, maybe he's thinking, I need to see how they all feel coming out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fraley takes a ball outside. I guess there's a couple different thoughts there.
Yeah. The 2 pitches at the top, the 4-seam and the curveball, really outstanding pitches. Great shape, great movement, but he wants to throw the other 5.
1-1 to Fraley. Ball outside. Fraley coming over from Cincinnati. A little bit of pop, 6 homers, .232 average. Getting his first look in the lineup as a Brave. 1-0 Braves, top of the second. 2-1 from Gusto. And a liner into left field for a base hit. Got a fastball that he turned around and hit it just over the infield. It's a 2-out single for Jake Fraley. That'll clear the 9-hole. Here comes Vidal Brujan. Brujan had a big base hit last night. You look back on it, you think an 11-2 game, how big of a base hit could it be? But if all you saw was the score, you'd have no idea that it was a tie game going to the 9th. And it was Brujan's RBI double in the 8th inning that proved to be a big base hit for the Braves at the time. He scored 9 times in the 9th, so it kind of got lost in the shuffle. There's a called strike, 0-1. And he got a little bit of revenge against a former team. Brujan was a Marlin last year. Braves leading 1-0, top of the second. 0-1 to Brujan. That bounced up there. Good stop behind the plate by Liam Hicks. Brujan from the Dominican Republic, 27 years old. He's been with the Rays, the Marlins, the Cubs, the Orioles, and the Braves over his parts of 5 years in the big leagues. Made his debut in 2021 with the Rays. Switch hitter batting left in the 1-1. Brujan takes a sweeper away. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, maybe that late game double last night earned him a start here today. You know, we talked to Brian Snicker earlier, and he was raving about how Brujan's at bats have been all very high quality.
Looking for another one right here. And Brujan bounces one out to second, charging, stooping, and scooping is Xavier Edwards. And he's got it, throws over to first base for the out. It's 4-3 put out, and that'll end the top of the second. Braves get a hit, but nothing more. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Braves.
When we're in a...
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
These are your own old warped windows and doors. This is the Power Company. Want to make it a fair fight? Get energy-efficient custom windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson. Go to bestwindowsflorida.com.
License number CGC 15272. Make Chuck and Chernoff part of your routine weekdays from 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan. Or tell your smart speaker to play 680 The Fan.
1-0 Braves into the bottom of the second. Eric Wagaman leads off for the Marlins. He'll be followed by Dane Myers and Liam Hicks. 5, 6, and 7 in Clayton McCullough's order. Eric Wagaman fouls one back under us. 0-1. Folks, only the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is bold enough to be the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Joey Wentz faced 4 batters in the first inning, gave up a single, that was all. And a ball low there on a changeup to Wagaman, 1-1.
There you go.
Brought that changeup out for the first time.
We're going to fish that crumpled up paper out of the trash can and put it right back into the scouting report. He's got a changeup, folks.
There's a 1-1 on the way to Wagaman. And Wagaman softly pops one foul and into the seats behind the Braves dugout. So this is his 8th start. That's the first time he's flopped that card on the table.
You could say that.
One-two to Wagaman. Have a seat. Got him swinging at a fastball. First strikeout for Joey Wentz, and that's our Gas South bringing the heat strikeout. And just like Joey Wentz, Gas South is bringing the heat with no deposits, no hidden fees, and simple natural gas plans. This difference is good. One out for Dane Myers. For Wentz, he has had 2 career appearances in this ballpark, but both in relief. This is the first time he's ever started a game at Lone Depot Park. Myers takes a ball outside. He's making his 5th career appearance versus Miami. He's got good numbers versus Miami in his career. 3-1 with a 1.23 ERA. That includes a start against them on August 10th in Atlanta when he got a win, going 5 1/3 innings, giving up 1 run on 4 hits. Myers swings and misses at a curveball, and that levels the count at 1. First time we've seen Dane Myers in this series. He's in right field today for Miami. 1-1 and a weak ground ball out to short. Vidal Brujan is able to smother it. Fire over to first base for the out, and 2 down. Ball had some English on it coming off the bat.
Yeah.
Spinning across the turf out there. But a nice play by Vidal.
Yeah, going back to that Wentz strikeout of Wagaman, something that fastball is just 92, 93, but Something Joey does well is he gets extension. Now, he has almost 7 feet of extension, which is right up near the tops in the league. So he's really reaching out and almost touching these batters with that fastball.
Liam Hicks, the batter, and he takes a strike. And that's something he's improved on here lately.
He has, yeah. He added half a foot of extension from last season to this season. And I asked him about it. He said, no, it's generally extension is not something you can really add and everything else stay consistent.
There's the 0-1 outside. So how did he do that?
He said he doesn't know.
Well, that's a very fortunate accident.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big, tall guy, 6'5". He was a basketball star in high school. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Softly tapped up the first base line. That rolls fair. Picking up Baldwin. Throws down. Bang, bang, and they got him. Boy, that was quick. Drake had to pick it up right on the chalk. It was about halfway down the first base line. He was chasing after it and still made the play. And down go the Marlins, 1-2-3. We go to the top of the third inning, 1-0 Braves.
Ever wonder? 5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/home run.
Third inning, a Jerkson Profar homer in the top of the first inning gave the Braves the early lead, and still leading by that same score. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Profar will lead it off here in the third inning versus Gusto. Game 1 of this series, Marlins won that game, and it was their 62nd win of the season. They come in today after last night's loss, the record of 62-70. There's a called strike. Braves with the record of 60-72. And these two teams, 2 games apart from each other in the standings, with 29 games left to be played after today. 0-1 to Profar, that will miss low. The 62 wins for the Marlins actually matches their total from last season when they went 62-100 and came in dead last in the East. Last year, they were one of 3 major league teams to lose 100 games. They've made improvements this season. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Profar. And a ball outside. Meanwhile, for the Braves, with 72 losses, that's 1 shy of their loss total from last year. And the last time the Braves lost more than 73 games in the season was 2017 when they lost 90. 2-1 pitch. And a ball outside, and hoping for a hot month of September to finish. And finish with a much better record than what they're on pace for. On pace for about 89 losses right now. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Profar. Outside. Gusto wanted no part of him after that homer in the first inning. It's a leadoff walk here in the third.
Yeah, selfishly, Ben, I'm hoping the Braves can push about 5, 6, 7 runs across on Gusto, because his body language is driving me nuts. Every pitch that's near the strike zone, he expects to be called a strike. He's got 26 games in the major leagues and like 5 months of major league experience. and he's trying to tell Tyler Jones, the home plate umpire, your strike zone stinks.
About to say, that's some gall for a rookie.
Yeah.
Matt Olson with a big cut and missed that sinker 0-1. One nothing Braves. This is the second trip to the order for the Braves. Profar, good lead over at first base, held by Wagaman. Gusto deals 0-1, and Olson gets a hold of one. High in the air to deep center field, flying back to the wall and gone way out of here. Off the facade of the second deck, and Olson launches one to the beach. It's 3-0 Braves on his 20th home run of the season.
I think Olson might have been taking out a little anger there. Yeah, you mentioned that error in the first inning. Actually, it wasn't an error, but an error yesterday. That's got to feel good, taking it out and punishing that ball for it.
Second home run of the game for the Braves. And a 3-0 lead. Matt had been in a bit of a home run drought. Here's the pitch on the way to Ronald Acuna, and that came inside and got him. First pitch sinker, and Ronald walks in front of the plate, stares down Gusto, now pointing at Gusto, and they come spilling out onto the field now. Home plate umpire Tyler Jones in between Acuna and Gusto as Ronald walks down the first base line. Braves have completely spilled out onto the field, now walking out of the bullpen. Here comes the Marlins bullpen. No players have gotten within 4 or 5 feet of each other, but they're all out there on the field. That was the first pitch after the home run, and Gusto hit Acuna. And Acuna is furious. He's not even to first base yet. He's still looking over his left shoulder and barking at Gusto. And every player in uniform is currently on the field.
It looks like a COVID dust-up, Ben. Everybody's maintaining social distancing.
I mean, everybody's out there, but nobody's close to each other. Looks like a junior high dance. And everybody just walks back to where they were. I mean, Acuna and Gusto were not happy with each other, but everybody else is just kind of participating. Now the umpires getting together just to the first base side of the mound. Probably discussing if they want to issue any warnings at all. And the quartet of umpires continues to discuss this just to the first base side of the mound. Meanwhile, Gusto just stands by himself behind the mound. And warnings will be issued to both teams. And here comes Snit. He's thinking, what are you warning my guys for? And now Snit has been tossed. Brian Snitker was just ejected from the game. And all he wants to know is, you can't warn my team. We didn't do anything to get a warning. That's not warranted. And he's been ejected. He wasn't even 5 feet out onto the field before he was ejected.
Shocker, it's Mark Wegner. He's the worst.
And Snit trying to give him an earful now. They're standing about a third of the way up the first baseline.
Yeah, he got ejected for walking on the warning track.
As soon as he came out of the dugout. I mean, you can't even hear him out.
Boy, that's tough on a pitcher. Joey Wentz likes to work right-handed batters inside. Now, if he hits one, he could be ejected from the game.
I don't understand the immediate ejection by Mark Wegner. That's a little man with a big chip, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Three 3-0 Braves. Ronald down at first base. No one out. And there's Drake Baldwin. And Drake takes a first pitch strike. So Matt Olson hit one to the second deck in dead center. And the very next pitch Gusto drills Acuna. And then Snit gets ejected after the two teams were warned. 0-1 to Baldwin. That'll miss low and inside. By the way, the home run by Olsen traveled 426 feet. Lead at first base by Acuna. Here it comes, and Baldwin takes the ball outside. This right-hander Gusto fires, and Acuna, or rather Baldwin, I should say, sends one foul into the seats deep down the left field line, 2-2. So Walt Weiss will be managing the team the rest of the way. He, along with Tim Hires, down there on the railing of the dugout. 3-0 Braves, top of the second. There's the 2-2 pitch. Baldwin takes ball 3 outside.
Yeah, how about that? Possibly Snit's last game managed here in Miami. And he gets rung for nothing. For putting one foot in front of the other. He got tossed.
See if Ronald takes off. He does. 3-2, sent foul. Well, where Wegner was standing, he gave the warnings to both teams. He was over there to the front of the mound to the third base side of it. So Snit obviously came out because, what are you warning my team for? What did we do? And he's astride onto the dirt, and Wegner's tossing him. Whatever Snit said, there's no way Wegner heard him from there.
And no pizzazz on the toss either. Just as boring as it gets. Well, well below average.
There's the 3-2 pitch. There goes Ronald. And Baldwin takes ball 4 low. So a hit by pitch, and now the walk. And runners at first and second.
Second baseman, number 1,
And now pitching coach Daniel Moscos will come out there to the mound. This inning has not gone well for Gusto. Walk, a bomb, hit a batter, another walk.
I talked about how I couldn't wait for him to be out of the game, Ben, and looks like my plan might be working out. You know, okay, so do I think he was trying to hit Ronald? Probably not. But he did hit Ronald in the hand. You know, when one of the game's true superstars confronts you on a field, and imagine you've got a few months in the major leagues, it's going to rattle you a little bit. So, you know, Braves got to take advantage of this this momentary scatterbrain he's got going.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, when the warnings are issued, I understand. Look, both teams can't come out onto the field. Both benches cleared. But there was no one in anyone's face. There's nothing close to a punch or even a shove or as much as a swipe. And the umpires get, I mean, in my opinion, too far ahead of it, issuing the warnings. I don't understand the warnings.
Yeah, and no history that I could think of this season.
Right.
There, you know, history in the past of the Marlins, particularly one guy hitting Ronald every time he faced him.
Yeah, Jose Urena. Well, that was a long time ago. None of those players are even on the roster anymore. Ozzie Albies takes a curveball outside. One ball and no strikes on Ozzie Albies. 1-0, good swing, but fouled straight back. Counted a ball and a strike on Ozzie Albies. Ozzie went deep from both sides of the plate last night. First time since 2021 he's done that. 1-1 pitch high and outside. And it was the third time in his career he's homered from both sides of the plate in the same game. Looking for a base hit here. No one out. Acuna at second. Baldwin at first. He'll smash one foul deep down the right field line, rattling around in some empty seats, and a 2-2 count on Ozzie. Altogether for Ozzie last night, his 10th multi-homer game. And Ozzie smokes one deep down the right field line to the pole, and he banged it off the foul pole. Ozzie wreaking havoc on another fastball. It's a 3-run home run, and the Braves are pounding the Marlins 6-0 in the third.
Love that. Ozzie getting a little revenge for his buddy. Hey, you want to hit my friend? I'm going to hit you back, man. Cost you 3 runs.
Hit it halfway up the pole.
He gave Gusto a little look, and he didn't even take a step until that ball hit the foul pole. A sweet taste of revenge.
Home run number 13 for Ozzie Albies. Well, you love a 3-run home run in any circumstance, but especially that one, for exactly the reasons you're detailing. Here's the pitch on the way to Michael Harris, and a strike there. It's turned into a 5-run third for the Braves, and leading 6-0 here at the top of the third inning. We'll make that moment our truest play of the game. 0-1 to Harris. Missed outside with a curveball. That's brought to you by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. Leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC. 1-1 to Harris. And a strike on the outside corner. One-two, and chasing a changeup in the dirt and missing Michael Harris. That's the first out here in the third inning. Braves poised for an even bigger inning. Already 5 across and only 1 out. Here's Nacho Alvarez. Folks, you need all the energy you can get for game day. And at Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget. And we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference so you can save energy for the game. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy. 6-0 Braves. Pitch on the way to Nacho, and there's a called strike. 0-1 on him. Nacho Alvarez 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. Well, 1 to Nacho. He swings and misses. We're talking about that big inning the Braves had last night, the 9-run ninth. This has turned into a 5-run third. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nacho fouls one back. And we were thinking, okay, the Braves had a 9-run ninth last night. That game in Cincinnati, they had an 8-run eighth. And we wondered, how many times have the Braves matched runs with the corresponding inning this season? For instance, 1 run in the first, 5 in the fifth, 9 in the ninth. 0-2 to bouncer out to third base, taken by Acosta. Sends it across for the out. And 2 down in the inning. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
6-0 Braves. Here's Jake Fraley. So, by the way, we got to the bottom of it. And the Braves are only missing 3 innings. Fraley takes a called strike. They've obviously had a 1-run first, a 2-run second, a 3-run third, and a 4-run fourth this year. They've had an 8-run eighth and a 9-run ninth. So they're missing the 5th, 6th, and 7th. 0-1 pitch. Line drive down the right field line. A fair ball. That'll rattle the corner. Making the turn at first base, Fraley cruises into second, and it's a 2-out double for Fraley, and that'll lead to the 9th batter of the inning. A 2-out double by Fraley, who's now 2 for 2 in the game with a single and a double. But back to that thought, I can't imagine there's ever been a team, and maybe there has been. All sorts of things have happened in our cruising game, but I wonder if there's ever been a team who over the course of a season has had 1 inning where they matched that many runs for that inning 1 through 9 over the course of a season.
Can't be many of them, I would imagine. 9-run ninths, 8-run eighths are hard to come by.
Got the 2 toughest ones out of the way. Line drive caught it short by Otto Lopez, and there's the 3rd out. But the Braves send 9 men to the plate. 5 of them score. A couple of homers in the inning as Olsen and Albies both go deep at 6-0 Braves.
Go ahead, caller. Got a question for Michael Harris II?
Hey, Mike. Are you giving away your Bronco again this year?
You know it. Let me tell you how. One lucky fan could drive home Michael Harris II's custom Ford Bronco.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you, the gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class.
Chadwick Benning here with you from Lone Depot Park in Miami, where the Braves have a 6-0 lead on Miami into the bottom of the third. Marlins will send up Hill, Acosta, and Edwards. Northside Hospital for a healthier future together. Look to Northside. A lot of smoke in the top of the third inning. Couple of home runs. Benches cleared in the inning. Nowhere near any shoving or punching by any means. Here's the pitch on the way to Derek Hill. He moves up in the box and takes a strike. 0-1. With Joey Wentz with a 6-run cushion and base in the bottom of the order. Derek Hill, a .212 hitter, 3 homers on the year. He can fly. Nacho Alvarez knows that, and he's even with a bag at third in case he wants to put one down.
Yeah, he can fly. Yeah, absolutely. He's got game-changing speed. And if you're fast enough where the third baseman has to scoot in, you're doing something right. He can cruise.
Oh, 1 from Wentz. Fly ball towards right field. Fraley back. Spins right, then left. Edge of the warning track, makes the catch. 1 down here in the third inning. You told me before the game that actually overnight the sprint speed went up for Hill.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I'm a number guy, so I'm looking at it, and Eli White is the fastest guy on the Braves, 29.9 feet per second sprint speed. Derek Hill was equal with Eli White, and that's like first percentile in the league, fastest couple of guys in the league. And overnight it went up to 30.1. So the running he did yesterday made that number move.
It's always a big out to get him. Here's Acosta, and he takes the ball low and inside. Well, for Maximo Acosta, it's really interesting the beginning of his career. This is his 7th game as a big leaguer. He has 3 hits, and all 3 have something in common. There's a called strike. This guy in 7 games has gone 3 for 18 with 3 home runs, 3 solo homers. Now time called by Acosta. In fact, he hit 1 in game 1 of this series as he took Pierce Johnson deep in the 8th inning. He's 1 for 3 in the series, a 167 hitter, but when he makes contact, goes a long way. Right-handed batter in the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike, got a fastball over. So a 167 batting average, but slugging .667. One-two to Acosta. Fouled off over by the Marlins dugout. Up just over the railing of their third base dugout. 1-2. 6 runs on 5 hits for the Braves. No runs, 1 hit for the Marlins. Wentz in search of his second strikeout. Misses a little bit high with the fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wentz at 29 pitches. And here's number 30. And a high fly ball towards left center field. Profar and Harris in the vicinity. And Profar under it, and this parachutes into his glove for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the order to Xavier Edwards. That's 6 in a row set down by Wentz. He's given up 1 hit. That was a single by Marcy in the first inning. Braves with a 5-run third. Also 1 tally back in the first inning. They've hit 3 homers in the game. Xavier Edwards takes the ball outside. All the Braves are lacking for the team home run cycle is a grand slam. Got a solo shot from Profar, a 2-run shot by Olsen, and a 3-run homer by Albies already. 1-0 pitch. Edwards fouls one down and to our right. 1-1. Braves have really found their gear offensively since the All-Star break. 11 runs last night and 6 today. So the Braves have scored 200 total runs dating back to the All-Star break. 1-1 flip foul into the seats down the first base line. And the 200 runs the Braves have scored since the break, the 3rd most in baseball since then. Only Milwaukee and Toronto have scored more often since the All-Star break. And on one hand, you're thinking, well, that's great. On the other hand, you're thinking, where was that in the first 3 months of the season? 1-2 pitch. Scorched out to third, but smothered by the third baseman, Alvarez. He's got it, sends it over. I think a lot of that, Darren, ties into having Jurickson Profar in the mix.
Yeah, that could be it.
No doubt about it. We go to the top of the 4th inning, 6-0 Braves.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
When you get hurt, you don't want to end up on the injured list. You want to get back in the game, stronger than ever. At Morgan & Morgan, we're the home run hitters you need. Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Well, the Braves have rolled up their sleeves and pounded the Marlins early in this one. Looking to add on here in the top of the 4th inning. It's a 6-0 Braves lead. They've hit 3 home runs. One of them by this man, Jurickson Profar, as he leads off. In fact, here in the 4th inning, already the 3rd trip to the plate for Profar. He has homered. He's also walked, and he's scored twice. On the pitch on the way to Profar is a pitch that misses low. First pitch cutter. Alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick. Ben Ingram here with you from Lone Depot Park in Miami. Final time we'll see the Marlins this season. Braves have already won the season series against Miami for the 11th year in a row, actually. There's a ball low and inside, 2-0. Very favorable count for Jurickson Profar. And the 2-0. High with a sinker, 3-0.
Yeah, it feels like you get to say that about him every time he steps in the batter's box. He does such a good job of working the opposing pitcher, getting to those hitters' counts, and zoning him up.
Takes a strike there, 3-1.
So when I say zoning him up, Jurickson's picking a spot in the strike zone where if the ball comes into that tunnel, he's swinging. Otherwise, he's going to let it go.
Hitting .264 on the year. Swings and fouls one back. At a 3-2 count.
And you only have the luxury of zoning a pitcher up if there's no strikes or if you're way ahead in the count.
Otherwise, you're in protect mode all the way, aren't you?
Yeah, when you're in pitcher's counts.
Payoff pitch. And he missed with a cutter. That is the 4th walk allowed by Gusto and the 2nd to Profar.
And I already mentioned his body language. He's complaining to Tyler Jones, the home plate umpire, about that pitch, and that's a full ball below the strike zone. And you mentioned 4 walks already. You're just not going to get those close calls if you're walking everybody.
Matt Olson hit one out of the county back in the 3rd inning. He swings and sends one foul. By the way, that walk by Profar is 2nd of the game, and he's now drawn 32 walks since the All-Star break. And that's the most in Major League Baseball, just ahead of Juan Soto in that span. 0-1 pitch. Strike call on Matt Olson. That homer by Olson in the 3rd inning. A 2-run shot, his 20th of the year. And Olson cracks one down the left field line, slicing foul. For Matt, go back to August 10th, and he vanquished a 19-game homerless spell. That was his longest of the season, and longest since a career worst 26-game drought that occurred a year ago. He's been trying to get back into the power of his game and lean more into it with that big 2-run homer last inning. 0-2 pitch. And that's tipped and in and out of the mid of Liam Hicks. He hangs alive. Six nothing Braves, top of the 4th inning. Oh, 2 pitch. And Olson cranks another high fly ball, this time towards shallow center. Derek Hill in medium depth center field makes the catch. One down here in the 4th inning. Also for Olson, this is his 10th year in the big leagues, and it's the 8th season of 10 that he's hit at least 20 home runs. Well, here comes Ronald, and these two had some smoke between them back in the 3rd inning. Ryan Gusto drilled Acuna, and Acuna took exception. All of a sudden, we had differences, and both teams spilled out onto the field. First pitch to Acuna, cutter for a called strike. And then both teams were given warnings, which you could understand Brian Snitker not being happy about. What did his team do to deserve a warning? The second he stepped out onto the field, he was ejected from the game by Mark Wegner. 0-1 pitch. He came inside again, that time with a changeup. Getting a little bit spicy anytime it's Acuna versus Gusto. 1-1. Gusto deals. That'll be fouled back.
I mean, if Gusto gets tired of giving up home runs, he could just hit another batter and then hit the showers.
That's all it takes.
Yeah. Under the warning, if you hit a batter, the umpire has the right to eject you, no questions asked.
Lead at first by Profar. 6-0 Braves in the 4th. Acuna takes a ball, snap throw down at first base, back to the dive Profar.
I had a teammate that used to employ that strategy, Vicente Padilla. He's the guy that liked hitting batters for fun. And so when he got tired of pitching, he would just start pegging batters and then get ejected.
And that'd be that.
Or get pulled by his own coach.
This is Gusto's 77th pitch. And Acuna fouls back a fastball. Gusto has 2 strikeouts in the game. He's walked 4. He's hit a batter. And he's given up 5 hits, including 3 home runs. Two missed low with a changeup. Good take by Ronald. Kept the bat back, pushed to the count full. See how active Profar wants to be at first base. Got a big lead as Wagaman is holding him on. Gusto set right at the belt buckle. There goes Profar. 3-2, swung on, fouled back. And Profar will head back to first base. Acuna steadies the stick. And Gusto ready to bring the 3-2. There goes Profar. Pitch on the way. Ball 4. Missed with a fastball, and that's walk number 5, allowed by Ryan Gusto.
Boy, as of now, the Marlins have no action in their bullpen. So Mr. Gusto looks like he's going to be out there until he runs out of pitches.
He's wearing it, huh?
He is.
Drake ball on the batter. Ozzie Albies is on deck. Drake with a walk and a run scored here in this game. And Drake swings and fouls one. Got a bite out of Liam Hicks, the catcher. Braves have brought the lumber to the yard today. 3 home runs and leading 6-0 in the top of the 4th inning. Get a win today. That'd be a series win. Take some momentum up to Philadelphia. And that'll be a 4-game series in Philly starting tomorrow night. By the way, the Phillies have dropped the first 2 games in that series to the Mets. And the lead in the East is down to 5 games for the Phillies. Final game of that series will be tonight. So the Phillies will be arriving to Philadelphia late as that game is at Citi Field this evening. It'll be a 7:10 Eastern first pitch. Well, 1 to Baldwin. And Baldwin with a high fly ball towards left center field. Hill to his right, under it, makes the squeeze. Runners hold at first and second. 2 down here in the 4th inning. That's a really big game for the Phillies tonight.
Yeah, it sure is. You know, they recently lost Zach Wheeler to, for the season. Had to have surgery to resolve a blood clot issue, and that's like the Braves losing Chris Sale.
Right.
You know, it's just a guy you cannot replace. So it's really going to take the wind out of the Phillies' sails.
2 down for Ozzie. Been on a home run binge. 2 last night, 1 today. Takes the ball outside. He hit a solo homer and a 3-run homer last night. And he's hit a 3-run homer in this game. Hit it off the foul pole down the right field line last inning. Now batting with runners at first and second. Ozzie takes the ball low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes on Ozzie Albies. That homer in the 3rd inning, his 13th of the year. Really feels like all 13 of them have come against the Marlins in this series. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a called strike. Freddie Tarnock is now tossing for the Marlins. They finally get some action in their bullpen. 2-1 from Gusto. Ozzie swings and misses at a changeup. Mentioned that Ozzie has hit 13 homers this season. 5 of them have come since the All-Star break. He's batting .261 since the break. There's the 2-2 pitch. That'll miss outside. Correction, 6 of those, counting the days. 6 homers of the 13 have come since the All-Star break. That's a good way to finish up the second half of the season. Chance to drive in a few more runs right here. Runners will be off to the races here. Acuna at first, Profar at second. Action count, and the 3-2. He swings and spoils it foul into the seats down the left field line.
it seems like a lot of Braves are hitting their strides here since the All-Star break. And, Profar, having him at the top lineup could be one. Getting Acuna back, another one. Also, the stuff that Tim Hires came in and worked on with him, it takes time to put stuff like that into play. It takes a few months.
3-2 fouled off by the Braves dugout.
When you're trying a different approach at the plate, you're trying to shorten your swing in certain counts or hit more situationally. That's a challenge to do if you haven't been doing it in the past. So some of those mechanical adjustments do take time to set in.
Albies staring down Gusto. This will be his 90th pitch of the game. Runners go, 3-2. Swung on and belted out into right center field. Down for a base hit into the gap in right center. Cut off by Myers. One run is in. Here comes Acuna. Throw to the plate. That's up the line. 2-run score. Dashing to second, Ozzie. And as the dust settles, he's standing at second. 2 more men come across. And the Braves are on top 8-0 here in the top of the 4th. That being an action count, 3-2 and 2 down, allows both men to score. Ozzie Albies swinging a magic wand here in Miami.
Man, he really is. He's on time. He's hitting everything hard, spoiling good pitches, waiting for a hittable one. I hope he packs this in his suitcase and takes it up to Philly.
And he continues for Michael Harris. Braves all over him, 8-0. Harris takes the ball inside. Cashing in these walks, too. Mentioned that Gusto has walked 5 in the game. 4 of those have been turned into runs. One-0 from Gusto, and Harris takes the ball outside. Michael Harris sends one foul. And it has been fun to watch Ozzie Albies swing the stick here in the last few weeks. 5 RBIs today. I think it's his total up to 59 for the season. Harris takes a strike. He had 4 RBIs last night. In the last 2 games, Ozzie has 9 RBIs. 8-0 Braves in the 4th. 2-2 pitch. Harris takes the ball low and in. Mentioned that series in Philly. That'll start tomorrow night. Cal Quantrill versus Aaron Nola. That'll be a 6:45 Eastern first pitch, 5:45 Central on the Braves Radio Network. 3-2 to Harris, and he'll loop one into right center field. That's in for a base hit. More true center, I should say. That'll drive it Ozzie Albies. RBI single for Harris. 9-0 Braves.
Boy, the Marlins look like they're sleeping out there. And it's hard to be motivated when you're losing 8-0, now 9-0. But just two consecutive sloppy defensive plays. That ball, we talked about Derek Hill's speed in center. That ball should have been caught. Some poor relay throws on the last play. It'll drive a manager nuts.
Well, Ryan Gusto was driven nuts and driven out of the game. Braves rat-tatted him for 9 runs in this one. And he will depart. Clayton McCullough makes the Pennington grass seed call to the bullpen. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington grass seed.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Right at home. So whether you're entertaining or unwinding, you can trust Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
Engineers, planners, and developers, do you have a project that needs a cultural resources survey? Contact Wiregrass Archaeological Consultants at diggingintothepast.com. That's diggingintothepast.com.
The same station you go to during the baseball season is the same one you need during football season. Join me, Chris Domino, and Nick Cellini every weekday from 10 to 2 on 680 The Fan or the Fan app.
Braves beating up on the Fish here in South Florida. The score is 9-0. Marlins starter Ryan Gusto's day is done. And we have a new reliever, former Braves farmhand Freddie Tarnok. Did make one start for the Braves in 2022.
Tarnok facing Nacho Alvarez. And Nacho takes a called strike. This is the third game of this series. And Darren, if you looked at the first 17 innings of this series, the Marlins outscored the Braves 4-3. In the 5 innings since then, 20-0 Braves. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, missed, 0-2. It goes back to the 9th inning last night. 20-0.
20-0 is a good run in any sport, but especially baseball.
Yeah.
You know, maybe basketball, yeah, football, you get it, but not baseball. 20-0, that's impressive.
0-2 to Nacho. Inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 9 runs, 7 hits for the Braves. No runs, 1 hit for the Marlins. Braves with 3 homers in the game. Profar, solo shot. Olsen, 2-run homer. Albies, 3-run home run. 1-2 to Nacho. And a swing and a miss at a fastball for strike 3. Another big inning for the Braves. This time 7 men come to the plate. 3 of them score on 2 hits and 2 walks. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Braves 9, Marlins nothing.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
It's time, Bulls Nation. South Florida football opens the season against Boise State on Thursday, August 28th at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are available for as low as $25. Start the holiday weekend early. Visit usfbullstix.com or call 800-GO-BULLS today.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
The home team and me in the locker room every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. on your radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan.
Alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you. Braves all over the Marlins 9-0 into the bottom of the 4th inning. And Joey Wentz facing Otto Lopez as he leads it off. First pitch to Lopez. And a ball up in. If you're just now tuning in, you've missed a lot. I mean a lot. And more than things just go in the box score. The 2 teams clear the benches. Neither team shoving or throwing any punches, but they're all out there after Ronald Acuna was hit by a pitch. Called strike on Otto Lopez. Warnings were issued. Ryan Snitker ejected. Braves have pounded the baseball and leading 9-0. So, yeah, a lot has happened for 3.5 innings. 1-1 pitch. And Lopez with a fly ball towards deep left, but not deep enough for him. Drifting back is Profar. Under it now, and he's got it. And one down. That's a good start here in the Tidal Wave Auto Spy inning. Tidal Wave Auto Spy is making Braves country clean car country all season long. If the Braves pitch a scoreless fourth inning today, Tidal Wave will offer half off their Best Watch membership tomorrow. Learn more at TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves. Well, given the climate of this game and how things have set up, I got a few interesting questions for you, Mr. Former Pitcher. There's the pitch on the way to Jacob Marcy. And Marcy's going to hit a line drive up the middle. One out single for him. He's now 2 for 2 in the game. He has the only 2 hits of the game for the Marlins.
Yeah, I think the Braves are going to feel about Marcy like the Marlins feel about Drake Baldwin. We can't seem to get him out. Even when we do, he's hitting the ball hard, and our guys are making good plays.
He's been doing that against everybody here at the big league level this season. Well, anytime you have a player hit, there's always the thought of, is there going to be a retaliation by the other team? As that's part of the game. One down for Heriberto Hernandez. There's a fly ball towards foul territory into the seats down the first base line. And obviously fans would love to know kind of the behind the scenes of the thought process of all that. But there are a few other elements involved in today's game. Number one, it's 9-0 Braves.
Yeah.
Number two, this is the last time you see these guys this year. And given the safe lead that the Braves have, Hernandez takes the ball low and outside. When you saw what we saw earlier in this game with Acuna hit by a pitch, are pitchers talking about that? Are they talking about retaliation? Is it something that's flushed away and forgotten about? How does that go down amongst the pitchers? There's the 1-1 Hernandez, turned on, sent foul.
Yes, I'm sure the guys are talking about it. I doubt that anybody's approached Joey Wentz about it because he's trying to stay focused on this game and put a good outing and get deep here against this Marlins lineup. But I would say, since the umpires did issue warnings, you're going to save that for another day. Now, the problem is you don't face them until next season.
1-2 pitch, misses low, 2-2.
And it used to be, umpires were much less apt to issue warnings, and they just let you hit your guy and you move on, and it's over. And that landscape has changed a little bit here recently.
Here's the 2-2. Check swing, they appealed, didn't go, and a 3-2 count.
So a lot of times you'll see teams wait a game or two until the situation's right to get their revenge and hit the starter. I'm sorry, not the starter, the opposing team's star.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's kind of the philosophy. You hit my star, I'm going to hit your star.
3-2, ground ball out to third. Alvarez has it, triggers a second. They get one over to first base. Bang, bang, got him. And a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play to wrap up the bottom of the fourth inning. Joey Wentz with 4 really good innings in the books. We go to the top of the fifth inning, 9-0 Braves.
Hey Braves fans, Snit here for Gas South, the official natural gas provider of the Atlanta Braves. If you're tired of getting hit with extra fees and charges on your bill, make the right call and sign up with top-rated Gas South. No hidden.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Dollar Shave Club delivers premium razors without premium prices. Get close, comfortable 6-blade shaves, swift rinse and 4 blades for thicker hair, and translucent shave butter for precision. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/home-run. Use promo code HOME.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Visit tidalwaveautospa.com/Braves for more information. Jake Fraley's had a nice day. His first start as a Brave. He takes a strike. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Batting 8th in the lineup today. And facing the right-hander, Freddie Tarnock. Tall right-hander pumps in a called strike. 0-2 on Fraley.
Yeah, I mentioned Tarnock was a Braves minor leaguer. Braves traded him in 2022 to the Oakland A's in the trade that brought back Sean Murphy.
6'4" right-hander. His time with a fastball. He's a Florida boy. He's from Riverview, Florida. One, 2 fouled back. Yeah, Braves drafted Tarnock at the 3rd round of the 2017 draft. This is just his 9th major league appearance. 1-2, and Fraley swings and misses at a changeup for strike 3.
Yeah, my memory of Tarnock is that, fastball today is about 96, 97. Back then it was 99, and his secondary stuff was off the charts good. But I know there were some coaches in the Braves organization that thought his mechanics were never going to lead to good command. So it's really good stuff with scattershot command, unless he has improved on that in subsequent years.
Altogether, parts of 8 seasons in the minor leagues. There's a called strike on Vidal Brujan. And in the minors, 154 appearances, 101 of those as a starter. And now in the Marlins bullpen. There's a ground ball, routine out to short. Lopez has it, throws over to first base and 2 down.
Hey, to go back to your hit-by-pitch question, the tit-for-tat thing. One of the quickest ways to create a rift in a major league clubhouse between the hitters and the pitchers is a perceived lack of protection for the hitters. You know, if Ronald continues to get hit by one team and then the Braves pitchers don't retaliate, Ronald's going to be pretty upset about it.
Jerks and Profar takes the ball low and in.
You know, him more so than some other players because he is an emotional player. He's a guy that doesn't like being hit and has been hit a lot. But I've been on some teams where that became a problem. Where it's like, guys, we have to hit somebody. And it's harder with a young pitching staff.
1-0 pitch is low and inside. Here's the way I look at that. I know lots of people have opinions when it comes to retaliating, whether teams should do that, not do that, the right situation, the wrong situation, all that. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Profar. There's a ball inside. I am all for letting the players police their game. It's their team. It's the game that they're involved in. And people can like it or not. But if a team decides they want to do something or not do something, to me, it's their job to police and patrol. And you let them do that and live with the decisions. There's a called strike 3-1. And only those teams, only those players know what's taking place inside their own clubhouses and what those relationships are like. And you leave it to them. 3-1 pitch. Low and inside, and Profar has walked for the 3rd time of the game. He's on base for the 4th time in this one.
Yeah, I agree with you there. It is kind of a gray area. It's not like, you know, a congressional subcommittee you formed, a hit-by-pitch committee or anything. You know, there's nobody that's like, yep, that guy gets hit or that. So it's kind of a fluid discussion amongst the players, and some teams handle it differently than others.
2 down for Matt Olson. And a ball down to the dirt, and that bounces up the third baseline, and Profar holds. I guess in this case, what I'm saying is whatever the Braves elect to do, that's their business.
Yeah.
And, you know, people can like that or not, or have an opinion or not, but I think at the end of the day, they're the ones who have to make that decision for themselves and execute or not execute whatever it is they choose to do. And Olsen sends one foul.
To be honest, the other problem is this Marlins lineup doesn't have any players of Ronald Acuna Jr.'s caliber. So who are you going to hit? You know, like Xavier Edwards. Their best player, Kyle Stowers, is on the IL.
I mean, their biggest stars are pitchers. So, you're right. Who's the guy that's just certain?
I don't know. What do you? Their biggest stars are pitchers. Just chuck one in the dugout, I guess.
That'd be a scene. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And Olsen takes a change-up low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm with you. I think it's certainly a gray area. And if it's a gray area for ball players, it certainly is for fans.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you get on this side of things, you hear all sorts of different opinions. People get really riled up over it. There's a called third strike as Olsen goes down looking at a changeup. And that's why I wanted the opinion of a former player and somebody who's been in that room to give us what it's like to be behind the curtain. That ends the top of the 5th.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H 2025 compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at
Room Team, Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 6 to 10 on 680 The Fan.
Rolling into the bottom of the 5th inning where the Braves lead the Marlins 9-0. Ben, Darren, and Jay Chad with you for the rubber game of this series. Joey Wentz will be facing Wagaman, myers, and Hicks here in the bottom of the 5th. And Joey goes back to work. And he misses for the first pitch cutter. That was his 45th pitch of the game. Through 4 innings, no walks, 1 strikeout. He's given up 2 singles, both to Jacob Marcy. He's no hit the rest of them. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Popped up and a foul ball back our way and down to our right. And a 1-1 count. Folks, did you know the original Louisiana brand hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves, made with peppers, vinegar, and salt in the perfect balance to make the food you're eating taste better? That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. It's also the official hot sauce of that spicy 3rd inning that we saw. There's the 1-1 pitch. Little number off the end of the bat, charging in short. Brujan, gloves and fires. Good throw, 1 down.
That was another changeup, Ben. And we got a changeup out in the scouting report now. So Joey Wentz really showing off the 4th offering here today.
You think the influence to throw that more today comes more from not having a good outing the last go-round, or more because it could be a good pitch against this lineup?
I think it's a good time to work on your 4th pitch.
Yeah, up 9-0. It seems like a good time to take something to the lab. There's a called strike going 1. And he's got the ability with a big cushion to mix in a few and see how it feels. No balls and a strike on Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to shortstop. 0-1 pitch in the air down the right field line. Sprinting that way and now slowing is Fraley. That's a foul ball.
Yeah, Wentz has been very efficient so far today, and what we're seeing a lot of is contact that is like medium hard, and it's just getting off the barrel. It's the cut action on the 4-seamer and the cutter It's just getting off the barrel, and guys are hitting it decent, but it's not going far enough to cause damage.
Myers takes a ball low, 1-2.
And then when he gets the ball down in the zone, he's getting ground balls. So, the most pitches he's thrown in an inning here today is 12. So that's how you find yourself in the 5th inning with 45 pitches. He's really pitching the contact, doing a nice job.
Maybe you want to see that with a 9-0 lead for sure. Throwing some strikes. 1-2 to Myers. Upstairs of the fastball, 2-2. 9-0 Braves. Only 2 other games underway right now around Major League Baseball, and this isn't even the biggest blowout of the day right now. Take a peek at the scoreboard in a moment. 2-2 is outside. The Yankees have a 10-0 lead on the Nationals in the bottom of the 4th inning at Yankee Stadium. And then the other game currently underway, Rays leading the Guardians 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. That's a glance at the scoreboard delivered to you by Saia LTL Freight, the official freight carrier of the Atlanta Braves. 3-2, take a hike, swung on and missed at a curveball for strike 3, and it's the second strikeout by Joey Wentz. 2 down in the 5th inning. Wentz has had 2 1-2-3 innings and working on another one here. Liam Hicks over 1 with a ground out right in front of the plate, slightly up the first baseline. First pitch fastball misses. Ball and no strikes on Liam Hicks. He's a left-handed hitting catcher, batting .261 of the season. 4 homers this year for Liam Hicks. Wentz kicks and fires. 1-0 fastball misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Braves scored once in the first, 5 times in the third, 3 more times in the 4th. And out hitting the Marlins 7-2. 2-0 pitch in the dirt, 3 balls, no strikes. And like we mentioned earlier, since the 9th inning last night, Braves have outscored the Marlins 20-0 in this series. .3-0 to Hicks. High ball 4. First walk allowed by Wentz. Coming right after a strikeout of Myers.
Yeah, that was an odd at bat there. Every fastball Joey threw was in a good spot, just like a half a ball off the plate. And we talked about his fastball command in his last start against the Mets being below average and really getting hurt by that. Thus far today, besides that last at bat, he's really been putting his fastball where he wants.
Goes back to work on Derek Hill, and he takes the first pitch strike. There's a good recovery. Derek Hill flat out to right field in his previous trip to the plate. That was in the 3rd inning. Wentz set right at the letters in the 0-1 pitch. Sent foul into the seats down the first base line. Back on track with those last 2 heaters, isn't he?
Yeah, really just being stubborn on the inner half of these right-handed hitters. A good example, not quite to the same scale, Max Fried had that cut action on his left-handed four-seamer. Joey has a little bit of that same thing going. So that really plays up on the inside half of the plate to a righty.
The 0-2 to Hill. Line drive down the left field line over the leaping Nacho Alvarez. That rolls all the way into the corner. Into third base now Hicks. They're going to wave him. Jerks from Profar. Hits the cutoff man, Vidal Brujan. He holds. It's an RBI double for Derek Hill. It's now a 9-1 Braves lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. So a 2-out walk followed by a double. And the guys batting 7th and 8th in the order produced the first Marlins tally of the game. Inning continues for Maximo Acosta. RBI number 10 this season for Derek Hill. Acosta 0 for 1. And he takes the first pitch curveball for a strike. Joey's had some good curveballs today. 61 pitches for Wentz, 38 strikes. His 0-1 offering. Huge swing and a miss. Acosta just about toppled over the top of the plate, and he's down 0-2. In the sixth, the Braves will have Acuna, Baldwin, and Albies due up, and currently leading 9-1. Time called by Acosta. And he digs around there in the right-hand batter's box. Roof closed here in Miami. Very light gathering for the final game in this series, which falls in line with what we've seen attendance-wise this entire series. Wentz's 0-2. Missed high with a fastball. Not a bad idea, though. 1-2 on Acosta. On the attack with a 1-2. Missed inside with a fastball. Count even 2-2 on Maximo Acosta. Batter with black sleeves down to his wrist, bright yellow batting gloves, gripping a black bat, twitching his right knee down in the batter's box. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and a flail and a miss at a curveball for strike 3. Well, that was a funny swing on a good curveball, and we mentioned that's been a good pitch for Wentz, and that was a sharp one there. That ends the bottom of the fifth inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. 1 more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Baseball is all about stepping up to the plate when it matters most. And when you've been injured, you need a heavy hitter in your corner. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, the Fan and the Fan app.
Top of the 6th inning, Braves 9, Marlins 1. Ronald Acuna Jr. leads off here in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. First pitch from Tarnock is a called strike. It'll be Acuna, Baldwin, and Albies. Braves have gone deep 3 times already in this game, as Profar, Olsen, and Albies have all launched pitches out of the ballpark and leading 9-1 in the top of the 6th inning. 1 to Acuna. Ball up and in. If the Braves hit a home run here in the 6th inning, our contestant Chris DeBerry in Covington, Georgia, will win the jackpot, $2,050. Tell you you can enter after the 1-1 pitch at missed high. If you'd like to enter for your chance to win at least $1,000 from the Georgia Lottery, visit 680thefan.com/GA Lottery. Georgia Lottery, today could be the day, and hoping that's the case for Chris DeBerry in Covington, Georgia. 2-1, nowhere near with that changeup. 3-1. Ben, Darren, and Jay Chad with you for the rubber game of this series. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And Acuna with a bouncer up the middle. Backhanded, back of second base by Edwards, the second baseman. Fires against his momentum, and a good throw for the out. Impressive play by the second baseman, Edwards. 1 down here in the 6th inning. By the way, a special hello to Brad and Braden, who are in the ballpark today. They're big Braves fans, and they're celebrating Braden's 16th birthday. And taking in the Braves and the Marlins here at Lone Depot Park. We mentioned not a very big crowd, but of the crowd that's here, lots of Navy and red down there in the stands. And good to see so many Braves fans here. Ball low and inside of Baldwin. And a special happy birthday to Braden as he's here with his father, Brad. 1 ball and no strikes on Drake Baldwin.
Yeah, happy birthday, Braden. Hopefully Dad got you a Mercedes or a BMW, something nice.
1-0 to Baldwin, misses high. I can't even wait to see what kind of vehicle you get your kids when they're of age. If at all.
Exactly. They got a lot of work to do to earn something with 4 wheels instead of 2.
Maybe riding Marta. There's the 2-0 pitch. There's a ball high. 3 balls, no strikes. What was your first car?
Well, so the first car my parents made me drive, a 1988 Toyota Camry.
There you go. There's a ball high and outside. 1 out walk to Drake Baldwin.
A little 4-banger under the hood. Except for 16-year-old Darren figured out how to do emergency brake turns.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it had one of those old ones in the center you pull up, and I managed to ruin that car where it couldn't drive any farther than 5 miles at a time.
You're out there glazing donuts in that thing. Here's Ozzie Albies. That's the most Darren O'Day story I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Called strike on Ozzie. 9-1 Braves here in the 6th. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. There's a called strike. I don't know what Jay Chad's first car was, but I guarantee you it was the cleanest car at his high school.
Yeah. Yeah, not a loose coin or a receipt or anything out of place.
Not a French fry. Yours, on the other hand. 0-2 pitch. Hack at a miss by Ozzie. Got him on a changeup. And 2 down here in the 6th inning.
Now, what was your first ride?
1989 Ford F-150.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was great for me. I loved it.
That's about as cool as it gets for a high school kid, in my opinion.
That was 96. 7-year-old truck. Not bad. Michael Harris takes called strike. And it was a big day when I did enough sheetrock to save up enough money to put a bed liner in the thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big day.
Question is, could it do e-brake turns?
No.
What's the fun in that?
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. And then if you, of course, back in those days, you didn't have electric locks or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So a common problem, you could accidentally lock the keys inside the truck. But it had that little vent window. There's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a ball outside. You just push that little vent open, reach down, and unlock the door. It's great. Nobody's going to steal that thing.
Not with your gun rack in the back window.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way to Michael Harris. And Harris with a deep drive to left field. Down the line it flies at the wall. Gone! Michael Harris the opposite way. A roof scraper down the left field line. And it's 11-1 Braves. They have belted 4 homers in this game. And Michael takes the trot for the 17th time this season.
Boy, that is some big boy juice there, going the opposite field, tucking it in right inside the left field foul pole. I didn't know if he got it, but watching Michael, he knew he got it.
Make it a 10-run lead for the Braves, and that's a jackpot here in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. Nacho Alvarez takes a ball low and outside. Chris DeBerry in Covington, Georgia. He just won $2,050 in the Georgia Lottery home run jackpot inning. So congratulations to Chris. Braves leading by 10 runs. There's the 1-0 pitch. Alvarez takes a strike. You know, when we first got that truck that I was telling you about, the previous owner had a bumper sticker on that thing that said, "I feel good!" exclamation mark, which is a perfect description of how the Braves feel about this one. There's a ball high, 2-1. That's a true story.
And did young Ben leave it? Or
kept it on there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I feel good. Driving around in an 89 Ford F-150 with an I feel good sticker on the back. 2-1 fouled back. And that's going to be into the front row, back behind the Braves dugout. Runs, 8 hits for the Braves, 1 run, 3 hits for the Marlins. Half of the Braves' hits have gone over the wall. 2-2 from Tarnock. Fouled back again. This down into the lower bowl of the stadium. Boy, 22 runs for the Braves in their last 7 innings. Going back to the 9th inning of last night's game when the Braves scored 9 runs. Correction, 9 last night, so that'll be fouled back. So 20 since then. The last 2 games combined, 22. And the bats have woken up here in Miami. That was after losing game 1 2-1. 2-2 laced in the air to left field, but darting in, making a chest-high catch, Derek Hill. That'll wrap up the top of the 6th inning, but Michael Harris goes the opposite way deep down the left field line for a 2-run homer. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 11-1 Braves. Hey there, sports fans. It's Ben Ingram. We're in the home stretch of the season, and just like your team is making every play count, it's the perfect time to upgrade your outdoor
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take 1 bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pros.
Right to your door, the Home Depot is how doers get more done.
This is Buck Ballou reminding you to look for my podcast, Buck's Beat, twice a week on the Fan app or subscribe to the feed at 680thefan.com.
Into the bottom of the 6th inning here in Miami. Braves have used the Marlins as a punching bag today, leading 11-1. Top of the order coming up for Miami with Xavier Edwards, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. Wentz goes back to work. First pitch is strike. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Braves Radio Network.
Every Atlanta Braves game live on the air and streaming free on the app.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan.
A 1 from Wentz. This tie, 1 ball and 1 strike. Joey Wentz, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. He's allowed 1 run on 3 hits. He has surrendered 2 singles and a double, and that's been it. Done a great job with this big lead. 1-1 pitch. Bounced up there, 2 balls and a strike. Coming to you from Lone Depot Park here in Little Havana, about 2 miles west of downtown Miami. Been the home of the Marlins since 2012. And it's a historic spot here in Miami. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way to Xavier Edwards. Edwards takes a fastball a little bit low. This stadium sits on a 17-acre plot, and it's the site of the former Orange Bowl Stadium in Miami. That was here for several years. Now this baseball stadium on that spot. There's a ball drilled deep down the left field line to the foul pole, and a foul ball. Hooked it deep down the line. Home run distance, but not fair, and a 3-2 count. A lot of history here on this spot on the football side before they built this stadium. In fact, 5 Super Bowls were played on this site in the old Orange Bowl Stadium, including Super Bowls 2, 3, 5, 10, and 13. All played right here. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Xavier Edwards. And the 3-2 pitch. Hackett a miss by Edwards. Got him with a fastball. Strikeout number 4 for Joey Wentz. Not a very easy guy to strike out, Xavier Edwards.
No, he's not. Big-time contact guy. Really good fastball done and away. And, you know, when you get swings and misses with your fastball inside the strike zone, that means that fastball is set up properly. And a really nice pitch. A good sign there for Wentz.
11-1 Braves, bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch on the way to Otto Lopez. That'll miss low. Napa is a proud partner of your Atlanta Braves with America's largest network of parts and care. Napa has all the bases covered when it comes to your ride. Well, those cars we were talking about last inning sure could have used some trips to Napa. Here's a 1-0 pitch on the way to Lopez. Ground ball out to shortstop. Routine play for Vidal Brujan. He gets leather on it, throws it over to first base, and 2 down. If you'd gone to Napa with your car, you'd have taken everything that they have there behind the counter.
Yeah, it wasn't worth fixing at that point, Ben. All the damage I did to it.
Need the whole inventory.
I was just thinking about the Orange Bowl. I actually worked a game in that stadium. And I say worked, you think I didn't broadcast a football game. I helped set up those cooling fans on the sidelines of a University of Miami football game.
Did you really?
It was one of the odd jobs I picked up in college.
There's a pitch on the way to Jacob Marcy. And there's a call strike. And that was back when they were at the old Orange Bowl Stadium?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad and I rented a U-Haul, drove down these massive fans from the Jacksonville area, set them up, got paid, broke them down, we're out of there.
How about that? Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Jacob Marcy. And there's a ball outside. I've told this story before, but it's been told to me that Super Bowl III, that historic upset with the New York Jets over the Baltimore Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Colts had Johnny Unitas and a whole bunch of stars. They were a big favorite. There's a ball low. And then that's, of course, when Namath guaranteed the victory. And the Jets upset the Colts in the Super Bowl. And there's a historic shot of Joe Namath running off the field holding number 1 up in the air. And they say the spot where that is right outside the third base coach's box. There's the 2-1 pitch. Ball high and outside. And a really neat gesture and a tip of the cap towards the old Orange Bowl site. When they built the stadium, the old Orange Bowl had these big orange letters on the exterior of the stadium, said Miami Orange Bowl. There's the 3-1 pitch. And Marcy takes a strike. And they remade those letters, same font, same color, and they're sticking out of the cement beyond the left field wall as if they were shaken off the old stadium and fell down into the foundation of this stadium.
Huh.
And they're out there down the left field line outside the stadium. (11-1) Braves, bottom of the 6th inning. Joey Wentz searching for a 1-2-3 inning. Trying to get Marcy for the first time. 3-2 pitch. Boy, where was that? Looked like a good fastball. And Tyler Jones says ball 4.
Yeah, right on the edge of the zone inside the ball. Looks like it did clip part of the strike zone.
Third time Marcy's been on here in the game. 2-out walk. Here comes Gilberto Hernandez. Just need 1 out. Joey Wentz trying to log 6 innings in the books. All low and inside. .1-0 pitch came inside with a fastball. The deepest Joey has gone in a game this year is 6 2/3 of an inning. That was in a game at Kansas City on July 30th. Braves lost that game in 10 innings, 1-0. He got a no decision. 2-0 pitch, a called strike. He's gone 6 innings one other time. That was at Cleveland, and that was a couple of starts ago. That was on the 16th. Braves won that game 10-1. Leading 11-1 today. 2-1 curveball over for a strike. 2-2. Seth Martinez, a right-hander, is throwing in their bullpen. So we could see him face the Braves in the 7th. There's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Hernandez. That'll work. Swung on and missed at a fastball. So he strikes out their designated hitter. That's the 5th strikeout for Joey Wentz. 6 really good innings for the lefty. We go to the top of the 7th. Braves 11, Marlins 1.
My name is Patrick, and I'm the Military Outreach Manager.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of...
Reminding you that Braves coverage starts 2 hours before every first pitch during the season on the radio home, the Atlanta Braves, 680.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The Gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know.
But it was a 2-run home run. On to relieve him, another Marlins minor leaguer called up just today. Seth Martinez, the 30-year-old right-hander, will be making his season debut after he was called up from AAA Jacksonville, the Jumbo Shrimp here today.
Jake Fraley there to face him. First pitch sweeper swung on, fouled back. That final line on Tarnock. Walked 2, struck out 4. Gave up that 2-run home run to Michael Harris. Fraley takes a ball down, 1 ball and 1 strike. Alongside Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer Jonathan Chadwick, Ben Ingram here with you for the final game of this series. Not much mystery in this one. Braves all over them, 11-1. There's a ball outside, 2-1. They have battered the Marlins from pillar to post today, hitting 4 homers. 2-1 and a very high fly ball to left field. Coming in Marcy. Marcy still coming in. Shallow left center makes the catch. Just about hit the roof. 1 down here in the 7th.
Yeah, I mentioned their AAA team named the Jumbo Shrimp. These names of these minor league teams are hilarious now. And one of my sons is playing on a fall ball team, and their team name is the Jumbo Shrimp.
Oh, they really?
And I was coaching them last Saturday, and I'm yelling out the field, "Come on, Shrimp, come on!" You know, it's like it feels weird saying it.
You know, Bruhan takes the ball low and inside. It's all about marketing now.
It is. And the team we were playing was called the Snot Otters. And their uniforms had an otter with a cold on the front.
Is that right? How we swung on and missed. The Snot Otters,
the Snot Otters. There's another team called the Spicy Meatballs. I mean, the names... In the fall, they name their teams after minor league affiliates, and in the spring, it's the major league teams.
I like that. There's a 1-0 pitch. That'll be swung on and missed. When I was in Little League, you just had the sponsor. It was some company that you'd have, some business. We didn't have team names.
Yeah.
Remember, the first team I was on was a barber shop called Hair Fashions. That was the name of our team, Hair Fashions. And now they got the Snot Otters. That's a massive improvement. There's the 1-2 pitch. That's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, it's an alternative uniform for the minor league team in Asheville.
Okay.
The Snot Otters. They did it for just one night.
There's the 2-2 pitch on the way to Vidal Brujan. Foul ball over down the left field line. Still 2-2.
And a Snot Otter is not even an otter. It's a nickname for the Hellbender salamander. One of just 3 giant salamander species in the world, and they live in North Carolina.
If that isn't fodder for an 11-1 game, I don't know what is. There's the 2-2 pitch. Brujan fouls one back. Now, I bet the kids love that.
Oh, yeah. They were fighting over the Snot Otters jersey.
Jumbo Shrimp is a good nickname, too. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Vidal Brujan. Brujan takes the ball outside. You know where the largest jumbo shrimp I ever saw was? The Braves
Louisiana
World Series party.
Oh, okay.
After clinching the World Series in Game 6, there's a call strike on Brujan in Houston. I mean, they had to have the party set up. We're on the road. It was at the visiting hotel there in Houston. So part of the party, they had all sorts of food out, ice sculptures, all kinds of stuff. And I remember walking in, I saw a jumbo shrimp on that ice sculpture that was the size of a fungo. I thought, now this is a party. This makes you want to do it again. Jurickson Profar takes a called strike.
Did you dive into one?
Absolutely.
Atta baby.
Got a fistful of them. 11-1 Braves, top of the 7th. That'll be fouled off. I dove into everything that night. I mean, head first. That was quite the party. In between innings, it'll be the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by 13 Heroes, a premium line of spirits founded to honor the lives of the 13 service members killed in Afghanistan in 2021. Help turn tragedy into legacy by visiting 13heroes.com today. 0-2 pitch. Profar fouls one back. Jurickson has been to the plate 5 times. He's reached 5 times. 3 walks, a solo homer, 3 runs scored. He was the first batter of the game and hit a home run, a screamer down the right field line. Braves led 1-0 at that point. Haven't looked back since then. Big bouncer fouled on the left field line. Javier Sanoja has come into the game at second base, by the way.
I saw a cool note on him in the Marlins game notes. He's played 7 positions already this season. Only one's missing catcher.
0-2 is outside, 1-2.
And I believe right field. So he's played everywhere in the infield, left field, center field, and pitched. We saw him pitch last night.
Well, if there was ever a game to get all 9 checked, this would be the one. There's a ball outside. I mean, 11-1, you could put him in right field. You could catch him if you wanted to. If he wanted to.
If he wanted to.
He might not. 2-2 on Jurickson Profar. Martinez kicks and brings a 2-2. And Profar hits one deep down the right field line, but that'll hook foul. And Profar sends another one deep but foul again. That will land in the first row of the third deck and then rattle all the way down to the lower bowl of the stadium. Two pulled foul into the Braves dugout. Profar trying to reach base for the 5th time. Putting up a really good fight here versus the right-hander Martinez. 11-1 Braves in the 7th. 2-2 pitch. Look out. That's roped into the Braves dugout, and Camberwell at the end of the first base dugout. Some of these foul balls, I might just go to the tunnel if I'm down there in the dugout and wait it out.
Yeah, Martinez keeps feeding him sweepers, so they're coming in, they're diving in towards him. So he's bailing out of the box, just trying to get wood on him.
2-2 all the way to the backstop. That changeup floated out of his hand funny in a 3-2 count. Braves have had at least one base runner every inning. They've not gone down to 1-2-3. Martinez is one strike away from a 1-2-3 inning. Profar is one ball away from his fourth walk of the game. 3-2, fought off foul. That was the 12th pitch of this battle. Here's number 13. And Profar launches one deep to right field. That is gone into the second deck. His second homer of the game. And these two home runs very different from each other. He hit the screamer in the first inning. This was a majestic shot here in the seventh. But it is now the fifth home run for the Braves in this contest. And it's 12-1 Braves in the seventh.
Profar is absolutely locked in at the plate. Yeah, he really grinded and battled there to get that one until he got a pitch he could handle. And I must say, Ben, that was a pretty good pimp job too. I mean, he watched that for a long time.
He earned it. 13-pitch battle. Matt Olson takes a ball. And that was quite the feat, going 13 pitches deep into that count and then hitting one out. Olson takes the ball outside. The 5 home runs the Braves have hit matches their season high. They also hit 5 homers on July 9th at Sacramento against the A's. Braves won that game 9-2. Olson takes a strike. So this has turned into quite the memorable final game in Miami this season for the Braves. That was Profar's 12th homer of the year. And now Olson with a high deep drive down the left field line, slicing towards the pole. And that is a fair ball. And Olson cruising into second. Now that came off the wall. Did it hit something higher?
I think Marcy got turned around out there. And he overran it. He thought it was going to be foul, and the ball ended up dropping down in fair territory.
Yeah, totally overran it. He was going to his right and then spun back around and lunged left. Get deep down the left field line. It's kind of dark out there, and those beams hang lower down the left field line than right over the top of the infield. Here's Ronald Acuna, who takes the ball low. And just a bad route by Marcy. Acuna takes the ball low. 12-1 Braves, top of the seventh. It's only been 2 innings in which the Braves didn't score. That was the second and the fifth. And they've scored at least 1 run in every other frame. Two-0 pitch. Low and outside. The 12 runs scored by the Braves also matches their season high. They've done it now 3 times. They scored a dozen runs at Cincinnati on July 31st, and they scored a dozen runs against Colorado on June 13th. Now, to base it here, it'll be the first time they've scored 13 runs this year. 3-0 misses outside. Ronald has walked for the 3rd time of the game. Inning continues for Drake Baldwin. Time called. Catcher Liam Hicks basically just saved his pitcher a pitch timer violation. Because outside of that, what could they possibly have to discuss right now?
hey, we got to throw some strikes because your fielders are falling asleep. You get these blowout games, and as a position player, all you want is the guys to throw strikes. There's no reason to dance around the strike zone. This game's already salted away. Throw some strikes. Let's keep your fielders on your toes so they're ready to make a play.
Yeah, they've been out there for a while. Drake Baldwin takes the ball low and inside.
Yeah, the time of possession today is firmly on the side of the Braves.
Look at Derek Hill out there. Well, looked like it was nap time for him in center field. Here's the 1-0 pitch outside. He had his hands on his knees, bent over, and all you could see was the back of his head as he was just...
I totally understand it.
In agony out there after standing around in center for so long. Hitters count for Baldwin. 2-0 outside, 3-0.
Yeah, I asked Nick Markakis, former Brave and Oriole right fielder. Nick, these long games, what are you doing out there, man? Because there's no other way to entertain yourself. You got to focus on the game. He said, just look at the fans. Just look around.
Just people watch. Outside, ball 4. So Drake Baldwin has walked for the 3rd time. Now, with the bases loaded and Ozzie Albies to the plate, Braves have a chance to do something that comes pretty rare, and that's hit all 4 types of home runs in one single game. They've hit a couple of solo homers. They've hit a couple of 2-run homers. They have a 3-run homer. No grand slams yet, but the base is loaded for Ozzie. Ozzie's first pitch, cutter over for a strike. Braves 12, Marlins 1, top of the 7th. 0-1, a swing and a miss at a sweeper, 0-2. Ozzie with 5 RBIs today. 0-2 pitch, low and in. If he hits a home run here, he'd have something historic in terms of Braves history. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Ozzie Albies. There's a ball low. Ozzie with a 3-run homer in the 3rd and the 2-run double in the 4th. He's got 5 RBIs of the game. The Braves' single-game RBI record is 9. And he has the bases loaded. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And Ozzie pulls one foul. And of all things, it was set by a pitcher, Tony Cloninger, in 1966, who hit a couple of grand slams in one game. That's a wild one, isn't it?
Yeah. All the Braves greats in the franchise history, and Tony Cloninger's got the 2 grand slam RBI record.
2-2 pitch. He swings, and it's a fly ball to right field. Dane Myers coming in. He makes the catch, and there's the final out. Braves leave him loaded, but already lots of damage done. They get the home run by Profar. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, 12-1 Braves.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is Stacy.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
It's time, Bulls Nation. South Florida football opens the season against Boise State on Thursday, August 28th at 5:30 p.m. Tickets.
Show here on the Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Still Joey Wentz on the mound for the Braves. He has a big 11-run lead. It's 12-1 Braves into the bottom of the 7th inning. Wagaman, Myers, and Hicks 2 up at the bottom of the 7th for the Marlins. Folks, did you know the all-time hot sauce leader in RBIs is the original Louisiana brand hot sauce? It's like a double play for your mouth. That's Louisiana Hot. Buy you some. Here's Eric Wagaman to lead off. Wagaman 0 for 2, ground out, and a strikeout. He fouls one back. Meanwhile, Joey Wentz has been terrific, pitching with his big lead, 85 pitches, 50 strikes. And he's had the lead ever since he stepped foot on the mound. It was 1-0 Braves at the end of 1. It was 6-0 Braves at the end of 3. And he has really not been in any jams at all. 0-1 pitch. There's a ball low and outside. Go back to the first inning. He had Jacob Marcy reach second base on a stolen base and then got Hernandez to ground out. Since then, it's only been 1 inning where he gave up anything. That was the 2-out double to Hill that drove in Liam Hicks. And that's all the Marlins have mustered up today. Called strike on Wagaman and a 1-2 count. And then for the Braves, with this big lead, the deeper he goes, the more it saves your bullpen for the upcoming series in Philly.
Yeah, you got a big 4-gamer with the Phils coming up here. So, yeah, you want to go in there full strength to that bullpen.
1-2 pitch. Line in the air to deep right field, giving ground Fraley. Back to the warning track, spins left and right, and throws up the glove, makes the catch.
Yeah, really nice jump there from Jake Fraley. We haven't gotten to see him play out there in the field before today. But he does run well. He's a pretty good fielder. He's got a strong throwing arm as well, so he can do a lot of things out there.
Braves have Hunter Stratton tossing in the bullpen. And Wentz would love to log 7 full innings, coming up on 90 pitches for the game. Here's Dane Myers. Myers takes a ball low. 12 runs, which ties a season high for the Braves on 10 hits, no errors. And they've also tied a season high in homers this year with 5. For the Marlins, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. 1-0 to Myers and a strike.
Yeah, 7 innings would be big for Wentz. You know, I don't want to get ahead of myself with him, but he's pitching himself into being part of the future for the Braves plan.
1-1 fouled back, 1-2. Well, if he finishes 7, it'd be his deepest start this season.
Yeah,
that's a major accomplishment.
You know, the way he's pitched here over his, last month and a half with the Braves, it's you'd feel comfortable putting him out there every 5 days. You might not have him starting opening day, but you'd feel like you have a chance to win the way he's been throwing.
1-2 pitch, liner into center field over a leaping Ozzie Albies. And a base hit by Dane Myers. 1-out single. The deepest Joey Wentz has ever gone in a game in his career is 6 2/3 of an inning. He's done it twice. So to get 2 more outs and log 7 innings, that'd be a new career best for him. Liam Hicks comes to the plate. Hicks walked and scored the only Marlin run of the game back in the 5th inning. Wentz to work. Pitch swung on, fouled off, 0-1. Marlins hit into a double play back in the 5th inning. That'll be a great way for Joey to wrap things up today. Oh, 1 check swing didn't go. Tell you another number that sticks out for today's game. Marlins pitchers, 9 walks. And of those 9, 5 of them have been turned into runs. 1-1 to Hicks. And he fouls one off. Jurickson Profar's walked 3 times. Ronald Acuna has walked 3 times. Drake Baldwin has walked 3 times. They've wanted no part of those 3. And they've actually thrown to Jurickson. He's hit homers twice. 1-2 to Hicks. Slap foul up into the 3rd deck. That'll bang around amongst a few spider webs up there.
I feel like every fan that's at this game today has gotten a foul ball. We've had an inordinate number of foul balls today.
Everywhere but the visiting radio booth.
I'm ready.
We've had one up here before. 1-2, popped up, shallow left, coming in Jurickson Profar. No problem for Jurickson. Makes a 2-handed catch in shallow left, and 2 down. In fact,
did you make a play?
Well, here's what happened. It was here comes Walt Weiss, by the way, and that's going to be it for Joey Wentz, unfortunately. So he'll go 6 2/3 innings. And the Braves make the Pennington grass seed call to the bullpen. Yeah, I'll tell you that story when we come back. If you're looking to transform your lawn this year, turn to Pennington Grass Seed, the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew. Pennington Grass Seed, rooted in Braves country. Tell you about Hunter Stratton when we come back. It's a 12-1 lead for the Braves in the 7th.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there?
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. 1 more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class.
On to relieve him, Hunter Stratton. He was called up from AAA Gwinnett on Sunday. He's been really sharp down there in the minor leagues, coming off his best major league outing of his career last time out in Cleveland on the 16th through 3 innings with 3 hits and 3 strikeouts, earning a big-time save.
And facing Derek Hill. He bats 8th of the order. Hill has the only Marlins RBI today. That was an RBI double in the 5th inning. It scored Liam Hicks. Runner at first, Dane Myers, takes a lead. Pitch on the way from Stratton. And there's a ball outside. This booth, the visiting radio booth here at Lone Depot Park. Big booth. We love working here. A lot of space. Wide booth. And pretty good vantage point. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low and outside. And a few years ago, Austin Riley hit one up here. And the angle that it came in was much higher than our booth and coming straight down. And it landed on the countertop between me and Joe. And I sit to the left. He sits right. Exactly where you're sitting now. There's the 2-0 pitch on the way to Hill. Hill swings and tips one into the middle of Drake Baldwin. Hit the countertop, bounced straight up, hit the ceiling. And Darren, if you look up, you can see a brown smudge that's still up there on the ceiling. That was from that foul ball, and then landed right back down on the countertop 1.5 feet from me. I mean, it was perfect.
Did you keep it?
Kept it, yeah. It's in the home radio booth, or at least it was. I think somebody with the cleaning crew snagged at one point, but Austin had signed it. We've had a few foul balls that went missing. Some sticky fingers up in there. 2-1 on Derek Hill. Pitch on the way from Stratton, and he'll lace one up the middle. Turned around a fastball down to second base for Dane Myers. couple hits here in the inning. But, yeah, that's the only foul ball we've ever gotten in this ballpark.
Okay. Well, I'm ready, Ben. I'm ready to make a play.
This would be a good one for it. In fact, it's possible in Philly, our next stop. It's certainly possible at Wrigley, the final stop of this road trip.
Yeah. This is a great booth. My only complaint would be there's not a lot of circulation in it. It'd get a little stuffy in here.
Imagine how hot it'd be if there were fans here. There's a fly ball to center. Michael Harris under it, looking skyward, walking backwards, makes the catch. And that ends the bottom of the 7th. No runs, couple of hits, no errors, 2 left. Off to the 8th, all Braves, 12-1.
You ever wonder what happens to baseball bats when they break?
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink. Running 12 miles today. Grab a green juice, quick change, and head to work. Meetings, workshops. One more Celsius, no slowing down. Working late, but obviously still meeting the girls for a little dancing. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025 compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
And for the second night in a row, Javier Sanoja, the utility man, will be pitching. So we have he's 5'7", 150. His main offering is a curveball that comes in at 58 miles an hour. And that's not a spin curveball, that's a gravity curveball.
First pitch to Harris, misses 1-0. He deals. Harris takes a strike. They've shuffled up the infield. Obviously, as Sanoja was at second base. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside. Troy Johnston into the game, taking over at first base. Maximo Acosta has moved from third base to second base. Harris takes a ball, 3-0. And moving from first base to third base, Eric Wagaman. And it's to Otto Lopez at short. 3-0 swung on and popped up. Shallow left field. Marcy coming in. Going out is Wagaman. And Wagaman about 30 feet back of the infield cutout. Shallow left makes the catch. And one down here in the 8th. Here's Nacho Alvarez. Nacho and Vidal Brujan are the only Braves who have not reached base in the game. They are both 0 for 4. There's a called strike 0-1. Where was that pitch, by the way?
It's about a foot above the zone.
Softly tapped foul on the third baseline.
Sanoja's got a little funk. He just dropped down sidearm there and threw a strike.
Oh, 2. That'll be fouled back.
And his best attribute as a pitcher is his pace. The time clock hasn't gotten below 10 seconds. He's working quick.
0-2. In the air to right field. Dane Myers in line with it. Backpedaling makes the catch, 2 down.
Right fielder number 16,
Sanoja will now face Fraley. 2 up and 2 down. And a called strike. He's looking for the first 1-2-3 inning of the game. And if he gets it versus Fraley, he might enter the dugout and say, see, it's not that hard. This is laced in the air to center field, down for a base hit. So no 1-2-3 inning for Sanoha.
You know, I'd like to ask a position player if they have a different approach when they're facing one of their own out there instead of a pitcher. I'm going to find out here today on the flight.
Javier Sanoha, they list him at 5'7", 150. That'll be fouled back by Brujan. He's from Venezuela. One to Brujan. Sent foul into the seats down the left field line. "12-1 Braves, top of the 8th. This is a game where the Braves have hit 5 home runs. They've walked 9 times. 1-2 to Brujan, fouled off again. And we go back to the 9th inning last night, and it's just been a switch that has flipped for the Braves bats. Scored 9 in the 9th last night. They've scored a dozen runs today. Brujan swings and misses at a fastball at 63 crackling miles an hour. And that strikeout ends the top of the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 12-1 Braves.
Good calls. They're great in baseball games, and they're even better when you need a loft.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class.
Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next level communities. Go Braves!
Don't rely on the same music day after day after day while you work on your way home. Be a part of Chuck and Chernoff weekdays 2 to 6 on 680 The Fan, or tell your smart speaker to play 680 The Fan.
12-1 Braves into the bottom of the 8th. Xavier Edwards came out of the game a few innings ago, and now it is Johnston up to the plate, swinging and fouling one back. That's not Johnston.
It's Sanoha.
That's Sanoha, yep.
Pitchers who rake.
That was his first career strikeout?
It was, yeah. Struck out his buddy, Vidal Brujan.
There's the 0-1. That'll miss low and inside. Well, it's the Yanmar strikeout the side inning, and if the Braves strike out the side here in the bottom of the 8th inning, our contestant Johnny Brink will be the lucky winner of a brand new Yanmar utility train vehicle. Here comes the 1-1 pitch on the way to Sanoha. And a fly ball towards right. Jake Fraley will trot in, make a routine play, 1 down. So no winner in their Yanmar strikeout the side inning. But you can enter all season long at Braves.com/Yanmar for your chance to win a Yanmar UTV and to be entered for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season. Yanmar, built together, back longer. Eli White has taken over at first base. Otto Lopez to the plate. He's 0 for 3. Fly out, a couple of ground outs. Ground ball up to first. Diving stop by Eli from a knee. Tosses to the bag. What do you know? He can do it all. Great defensive play by Eli White. 2 down in the inning. Man, that was slick.
What a stab. I'm wondering if he's ever even worn that first baseman's mitt before. That was a heck of a play.
Dugout loves it. We've seen Eli all over the place this season. 2 down. Here's Jacob Marcy. And Marcy takes a called strike. This is the first time Eli has ever played first base in his major league career. And that's the first play he makes? 0-1 pitch over for a strike. He's played second, left, center, right. In the big leagues, that is. And we've seen him at spring training play a few games on the infield, a few games at shortstop, and never in the regular season. 0-2 pitch. And Marcy goes down looking. A fastball solves him. And Eli White and his great defense help for that 1-2-3 bottom of the 8th inning. We go to the 9th, 12-1 Braves.
Excellence. It's what Atlanta expects from its home teams and from its jeweler. That's why the Braves trust Solomon Brothers as their preferred jeweler with the best selection of diamonds anywhere, a low price guarantee, and a 5-star.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025 compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative.
We have reached the 9th inning. Braves have had this thing under control for a long time, leading 12-1 into the top of the 9th. And Sanoha out for his second inning of work. Here's Jurickson Profar. First pitch to Jurickson, and a swing and a high fly ball to left. Marcy drifting in, under it for the out, and 1 down. And that is the first time in the entire game they've gotten Jurickson Profar out. Prior to that, 3 walks and 2 homers in this game.
Yeah, interesting. He's a switch hitter. He dug in the right-hand batter's box there against a right-handed pitcher.
Seen Ozzie do that a few times against position players pitching. Eli White with a towering fly ball to deep left field to the wall. Marcy, and he's got it on the track for the out. 2 down.
Yeah, maybe his left-handed swing is so locked in he doesn't want to mess with it facing a position player. But this guy's nasty. He's the best pitcher the Fish have had the past 2 days.
First pitch to Ronald, and he'll send one foul into the seats down the right field line. Ronald has been hit by a pitch. He's walked 3 times. He's scored twice. 0-1 pitch is outside. When Sanoha delivers, I mean, it's like a buffet of deliveries. No delivery is like the one before. You talk about pitchers trying to repeat their mechanics, and he's going through just every style there is to deliver a pitch. 1-1, and Acuna sends one foul, 1-2.
I'm curious what the umpires would do if he hit Ronald right here under the warning.
Those warnings feel like they were issued 2 days ago. 1-2 to Ronald, outside 2-2. Yeah, Ronald hit by a pitch way back in the 3rd inning. Warnings were issued. Brian Snitker ejected from the game. Bench is cleared. That pitch missed low and outside. Was that not 3-2? It was. That's ball 4. And Ronald walks for the 4th time in the game. So the base runners, or rather the Braves have had a base runner every single inning. Leading 12-1 is Drake Baldwin. First pitch to Drake. Muscle deep down the right field line and a foul ball. Well, if Drake hits one out here, that would give him 20 RBIs against the Marlins alone this season. 18 of his 60 RBIs have come against Miami. There's a ball outside. He has bullied Miami this year. Ball and a strike. And Drake hits one to deep left center field, back towards the gap, and that's going to be caught right on the warning track by Jacob Marcy. And that ends the top of the 9th. Braves get a 2-out walk to Acuna. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 12-1 Braves.
Swing into action. This base.
You've got taco night on the table. Seasoned meat, warm tortillas, all the fixings. Now reach for a cold, fizzy Pepsi. Suddenly, dinner goes from pretty good to, whoa, that crisp cola snap that elevates every bite. Bold flavor, meet bold taste. Because this isn't just dinner. Food deserves Pepsi.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater? And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
5 a.m. I'm up with a crisp Celsius energy drink.
At Georgia Power, we know that energy costs are an important part of every budget, and we're committed to providing tools and assistance to make a difference. Learn more at georgiapower.com/myenergy.
Traffic and weather won't keep you informed on what really matters to you. This is Home Team Brandon Leak reminding you to start your workday in the locker room weekdays from 6 to 10 on 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
Into the bottom of the 9th inning. Braves leading this one 12-1. They have walked 10 times in this game. That's the second most walks that a Braves team has collected this year. The only higher total was the 14 against the Royals in July. The Braves have tied their season high for runs in a game with 12. They've tied their season high with homers in a game with 5. And Troy Johnston leads off for the Marlins. Batting for Edilberto Hernandez. That ball's going to be punched out to second. Gloved by Eli, throws to the bag. Rather, gloved by Ozzie, I should say. Throws to the bag, and Stratton's there. And one away here in the inning. Here's an interesting note. Thought this was pretty cool. This is Brian Snitker's 10th season managing the Braves. And once this game goes into the win column, it will be career win number 796 for Brian Snitker. And that would leave him just 4 wins from 800 career wins as manager of the Braves. Here's Eric Wagaman. And Wagaman takes the ball outside. And with those 4 more wins, he would be just the 3rd manager in franchise history to be a part of 800 wins. 1 ball and no strikes on Eric Wagaman. Here's a 1-0 pitch. In the air to right field. It shouldn't be a problem for Fraley. He's under it in deep right. 2 down. The first is obvious. Bobby Cox, 2,149 wins as a Brave. And then Frank Seeley, 1,004 wins as a Braves manager.
Old Frank, huh?
Yeah, Frank was the manager of the, if I'm not mistaken, the 1914 Braves who won the franchise's first World Series. And Snit would be just the 3rd manager in franchise history with 800 wins as manager of the team. Dane Myers fouls one back. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Braves Radio Network.
Never miss a pitch of the Braves.
WCNN North Atlanta, a Dickey broadcasting station.
The Fan, and streaming free on the Fan app.
Braves 1 out away from taking the game and the series as well. And they would improve to 8-12 in rubber games this season. Leading 12-1 in the bottom of the ninth. Hunter Stratton brings the 0-1 pitch on the way to Dane Myers. Righty fires. Ground ball to short. Bruhan backhands, gathers and fires, bounces the throw. That's in time, secured by Eli White. And the Braves pound the Marlins, and this one goes into the win column. For the Braves, 5 home runs, and led by Jurickson Profar, who hit 2 homers today. And the Braves win the game and the series. Final score, Braves 12, Marlins 1. For the Marlins in the ninth, no runs, hits, or errors, none left. Again, the final, Braves 12, Marlins 1. Back with the totals after this.
Hope. It's more than a word. It's a breakthrough in the making. At City of Hope, we're pushing the boundaries of science, targeting cancer at the molecular level, with teams of experts working together to personalize a treatment plan right down to your DNA with unprecedented speed, making every second count, with appointments in as little as 24 hours. City of Hope, advancing cancer care at life-saving speed. Learn more at cityofhope.org.
Hi. Sorry, did I startle you? When you're used to hearing a certain type of commercial, something like this can, well, take you by surprise. That's kind of how it is with the Lexus RX, a vehicle that has continued to defy expectations for over 25 years. From the first luxury vehicle of its kind, to the first hybrid luxury vehicle, to the only plug-in hybrid worthy of the RX name.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, baseball fans, it's time to pick a side. Team Mayo or Team Hater. And if you're still riding with the haters, Hellman's has a message for you. We've leveled up. We're talking spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chili lime, and Italian herb. That's classic, creamy Hellman's taste with a bold twist. So go ahead, haters. Take one bite. Then try to tell us you're not ready to sign with the winning team. Mayo haters, prepare to eat your words.
You've got burgers on the grill, ribs dripping in sauce, corn with a little char. Yeah, it's go time. Now crack open an ice-cold Pepsi. That first sip, boom! Flavor level unlocked. Every bite hits harder, every spice sings louder, every smoky note bolder. So fire up the grill and grab a Pepsi, because food doesn't just need a beverage. Food deserves Pepsi.
My day kicks off with a refreshing Celsius energy drink, then straight to the gym. Pre-K pickup, back home to meal prep. Time for my fire station shift. One more Celsius, gotta keep the lights on. When the 3-alarm hits, I'm ready. Celsius. Live, fit, go. Grab a cold, refreshing Celsius at your local retailer or locate now at Celsius.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
T-Mobile is more than the best network in the game. They're now the best network in America, according to the experts at Ookla Speed Test. So MLB fans are connected from home to home plate. With the most advanced 5G, the most towers, and a signal that goes farther than ever, you can keep up with your teams on the road, overseas, and even off the grid. For baseball fans, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data, 1H2025, compatible device and plan required for T-Satellite. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Need contract help for those workload peaks and backlogged projects? You're not alone. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed said they will increase their use of contract talent. That's why our recruiters leverage their experience and use award-winning AI to quickly find the skilled candidates you want. Learn about our specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, marketing, legal, and administrative support. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
With just 2 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets us started.
With lots to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me my good friends, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
It's time, Bulls Nation. South Florida football opens the season against Boise State on Thursday, August 28th at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are available for as low as $25. Start the holiday weekend early. Visit usfbullstix.com or call 800-GO-BULLS today.
Choosing a bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drink that's all flavor and just 100 calories? Easy. Choosing between creamy vanilla, double chocolate, and sea salt caramel flavors? A little harder. Try the delicious new Starbucks Frappuccino light drinks. Look for them wherever you buy groceries.
For top-line casual sportswear. Whether you're out on the golf course, going to dinner, or enjoying some baseball at Truist Park, Onward Reserve's clothes are the perfect fit. With 12 retail locations throughout Braves country, Onward Reserve is proud to help you get to the game in style. Swing by the Braves Clubhouse store for exclusive designs made just for the A. Visit us online at onwardreserve.com. Proud partner of your Atlanta Braves.
What's the best kind of money? Well, how about instant money? With Quick Win's Instant 50 promotion, you can win a progressive jackpot instantly and win $50 instantly just for playing. Now through September 14th, there will be 2,000 instant winners a week. Look for the prize alert on your ticket and listen for this sound.
You're a winner!
That means you won $50 on the spot. It all ends September 14th, so hurry and play Quick Win from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
Hurry up and get your Braves tickets for the 2025 season. With great matchups and multiple seating options and packages available, there's something every fan will love. Visit Braves.com/tickets today.
Hey everybody, Buck Bellew here. When the Braves don't play at 7, join me for the new Buck Bellew Show here on The Fan, 680 and 93.7, home of the Braves.
Braves wrap up a dominant series here in Miami. They take the series 2-1. They outscored the Marlins 24-5 in this series. They'll try to keep that rolling tomorrow in Philadelphia as the competition gets a lot stiffer. And that'll be tomorrow night at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Braves and Phillies in game 1 of a 4-game tilt tomorrow night. We'll be on the air at 5:30 Eastern with a Ford leadoff show. And then Darren and I have the first pitch at 6:45 Eastern, 5:45 Central. Cal Quantrill, the right-hander for the Braves, makes his start for the Braves tomorrow. He's 4-11 with a 5.51 ERA. It'll be his second start as a Brave. And he faces right-hander Aaron Nola, who's scuffling this season, 2-7 with a 6.52 ERA. So for the guys back in studio, Joe Virgin and Cullen Madden. Also for Darren O'Day and our producer-engineer, Jonathan Chadwick, I'm Ben Ingram saying so long and a good afternoon from Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, where the Braves embarrassed the Marlins 12-1. Stay tuned for the Hyundai postgame show that gets going right now with Barrett Salee.
Thank you very much, Ben. Let's get to our Xfinity play of the game, and there were a lot of them to choose from, but it came from Ozzie Albies. His 3-run home run in the third made it 6-0. That's his third home run in 2 games. Ozzie Albies definitely heating up. Introducing our 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Get one consistent internet price for the next 5 years. No contracts, no curveballs. Totals, highlights, and sound from the clubhouse coming up after the break. You're listening to the Hyundai Postgame Show on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to Atlanta Braves Baseball on the Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce. This broadcast of Atlanta Braves Baseball is a presentation of the Atlanta Braves and Dickey Broadcasting Company, Atlanta. Any use of the accounts, descriptions, and audio of today's game without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball Club and Dickey Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. Don't move, because the Hyundai Postgame Show is up next on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network, lit by Louisiana Hot Sauce.
Hey, Braves fans, sometimes life throws you a knee-buckling curveball. That's when Truist One Checking steps up to the plate. If you're behind in the count, you won't have to worry about overdraft fees. Plus, eligible clients enjoy a balance buffer for some extra cushion. You'll get a convenient mobile app to keep an eye on things and access to thousands of Truist ATMs. Be ready every inning with Truist One Checking. It's life-ready checking that grows with you. Get Truist One Checking today. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
Attention Braves fans, we have a major announcement. Tire Discounters is back as the tire retailer partner of the Braves. Here's their snazzy jingle. Sorry to interrupt, but all of us at Tire Discounters are really excited because every time the Braves hit a homer, we're giving all the fans a great deal. Cash off on select tires and free alignments. And free oil changes. Okay, roll it. See store for details.
Spoiler alert. A 2-word warning that we're about to ruin the end. But sometimes, spoilers can be worthwhile. And so, we designed the Lexus NX to reveal many things. Like taking the mystery out of how close you are between parking space lines. Or the time you'll arrive at your dinner reservation. Technology designed to remove surprise endings. It's just a better story that way. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hey, Braves fans, summer is officially here, and you know what that means. Bugs, termites, mosquitoes, ants, and roaches will be out in full force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Aero Exterminators to keep your home pest-free inside and out. Aero protects homes and businesses and is the official pest control provider of Truist Park and the Braves, so you know you're getting the best from the best. To set up a free pest inspection, call 888-GO-AERO or visit aeroexterminators.com.
With Quick Wins Instant 50 promotion, you can win a progressive jackpot instantly and win $50 instantly just for playing. It all ends September 14th, so hurry and play Quick Win from the Georgia Lottery.
You need all the energy you can get for game day. Luckily at Georgia Power, we know a thing or two about saving energy. We understand that energy costs are an important part of your budget. That's why we're dedicated to providing tools and assistance that can help make a difference, so you can save your energy for the game. Visit georgiapower.com/myenergy to learn more.
When you open a Corona, you hear the sounds of wherever you are a little differently. A little more Corona. And you think to yourself, why am I just listening